Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ninja Pools. How's it going? Ooh.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, Maya. How you doing?
I'm good. Hey, Virex, Guns and Raiders, Moose. How was the shower? Happy Thursday, everyone. It is Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday. Awesomeness. Yes, I'm doing good. How are you doing, Khan?
Not too shabby. A little bit rushed. Like, we literally just finished. We edited a bunch of videos for your cookery
Correct.
stream,
Yes.
and then we filmed 2 more, and we
Yep.
finished that at about 3 minutes to 3, and then started our 10-minute timer whilst trying to eat what we just made.
One of them was a bao bun. I just literally shoved the whole thing in my mouth. That was too fun. And we still have to get back to film some more because we've got some exciting news. We might be getting some PC component goodies to give away as well in September. So, yes, we're going to film something for that later today. But yeah, hey, Utopian Warrior, Thursday's great. It means it's almost Friday. I always say that. I always say to people, Thursday's like almost Friday, so almost the weekend. So, like, happy pre-weekend. Especially Eggbirds always tells me off for that.
I'm coming through a little bit, Maya. Work your magic.
Okay. Oh my god, I know that, Maya. Okay.
Why is the screen not flipped?
Because you haven't flipped it.
I did. How strange.
There we go. And Aheld, how is it going?
Good day, good day.
You still coming through that, Khan?
Only the finest wares here.
Here we go.
Wow, I just muted my mic, yelled across the room, and nothing.
Hey.
Let's try it again.
Open for business.
Stop it!
Hello there.
We jump every time.
Whatever you've done there, that's worked a charm.
Yeah, Khan is yelling very naughty phrases. But it's also, like, at least I knew he was obviously going to test, but the other day he did it without warning me, and I really nearly just weed myself. I was like, what did I do? Khan never talks to me like that.
But yeah, once again, Gilly, Guns and Raiders, Moose, Matt,
Oh no, I meant
Utopian
Gilly,
Warrior,
hello!
and Ahelt and Virex. Welcome on in, everybody. How's it going? Hope you've had a good week so far. Welcome to Thursday. Happy Thursday. Sorry we're a little bit late today. It's because we've got a million freaking things to prepare for. Da-da-da-dum. This thing that we're doing tomorrow and throughout September. Where is it? Bonk. I'll see if I have time to... Yeah, I should have a more fancy overlay than this. This is just an image that we made for Discord, but because, you know, on
I
Twitch...
thought he was tickling Maya. That is also possible, because yeah, I squeal like a moron. Yes.
Yeah, and then she wheezes herself, and it ruins the whole...
I've never weed myself, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but you were the one who just said, you almost made me... Da-da-da. Anyway, so throughout September, Twitch does this every year. It's September. See what they did there? Oh, so clever. And yeah, we are obviously going to try and take part, but rather than just saying, hey, yeah, it's September on Twitch, that we do our very own thing and play. Obviously, we're going to play a shit ton of ESO and Elder Scrolls, nerdy stuff in general, but we are going to try to stream every day, play every story in ESO. I've never actually done this. There are still several that I haven't completed.
Let's get that skin.
Every main story, you know, zone story, that we might miss a few here and there. Dungeon stories, we're not counting those. We're talking about, like, the zone story. We're going to spend some time in every single Elder Scrolls game that we can, with the exception of, like, you know, Legends, Blades, Castles. We might not be able to make that work. We're going to do a cookery stream. We're going to play a different game that isn't ESO every day. That's 35 days. New games, classic games, Indiana Jones, Order of Giants is coming out next week, so we're definitely going to play that, because we played the base game last year. And yeah, if you guys want to get involved, you can unlock 24-hour stream, all the usual nonsense. You can make us play specific games. I will let you guys look through my Steam library, and you can stop and say, that one, play that one. There's so many that I've never touched. It's terrible. Power Hour Challenge, where we drink a shot of beer every minute for 60 minutes. It sounds easy, but it's horrible. But yeah, we'll do all this for you guys. And Maya had the amazing idea of
No, what did I do?
creating a T-shirt with,
Yep.
with someone's, like a football jersey or something like that. So you can have a Ninja Pulse T-shirt or a logo of your choosing, whatever, that's custom. We'll make 1 or 2 of them and send them to you, and that'll be it. And you'll be the only person who has this custom thing.
Yes.
And then you can get Maya tattooed on your body. No, I'm kidding. You can unlock. You can make Maya go and get another tattoo. Streaming related tats.
Yeah, there are 2. There's already one definitely incoming because that was already done. This one specifically is actually a TED tattoo. So yeah, can we hear you tickling Maya, please? I think we all want to hear that now. No. What type of controller was that kind on the picture? I'm not sure.
That's just an emoji.
Custom merch, my name. But what if Eggbirds buys it? Well, then Eggbirds gets it. I know it won't be for sale. It will just be a one-off. So nobody else can have it or will have it. Real talk. One way to feel terrible after 1 hour, the beer stuff. I mean, honestly, done it before.
Yeah, we did it once before, and it was surprisingly easy. But maybe we use like soft cock beer or something. Oh yeah, and in answer to the tickling
Maya
request,
tattoo on us. No, what?
and now she's literally on the floor being kissed by the dog. So Maya's noise gate is so well set up on her microphone that didn't even come through. I had to reach back and unmute my microphone all the way across the room, and that's what you heard. Thanks, Utopian. Moose, more. No, I'll get into trouble. Poor thing, she already fell off her chair and landed on the floor.
No, poor doggo. Stephen Cohn, amazing how much effort you both put into this. Well, even though we're saying, hey, it's September, so if you can sub to us, that would be great. But mostly we just want to put on the best show so people just have fun.
Yeah, it feels like the right thing to do. Not just say, hey, subs are cheaper, so buy more of them. It's like, hey, they're cheaper, so how can we incentivize people to actually support and say, hey, I want this channel to be there in a year's time and be better and more established and, yeah, all the rest of it.
Honestly, just hanging out and all of those things, that's super duper incredibly important because we're starting to get some sponsored streams. We've just been put forward to a pretty fun thing. I don't know if it's going to come off, but we'll see. We might get some actual PC component giveaways as well for September. And that's just because of you guys being here and everything. Schnacks, hello, what am I coming into? Tickle redeem, yeah, basically. And hey, Schnacks.
Hey, Maya. That noise gate may be a little too aggressive now. The fact that you were squealing with, tickle fun right next to the mic and it didn't pick it up.
All right, there we go.
Good stuff. It's going to be a nightmare, isn't it? 5 storm atros? It's just going to be full of people trying to do the same thing. Rip. Where can I go that's got a lot of Stormy stuff?
Feeling with joy and happiness and fun. Yeah, exactly. Did not expect Count to do that. I wasn't sure what was happening in the first place. If it's an AI noise gate, they are really good. No, it's not AI. That's why sometimes it's like not working at all. It's needs to be reset or whatever. Really?
Alright guys, let's brainstorm this shit. I could just hang out and kill one storm at a time. I could go to Spellscar. Where else can we... That's going to be even more crowded, I bet. Where can we go to get a bunch of reliable storm atros? If it's frost atros, I just go to Ice Reach. Kill the first 2 rooms of enemies. Boom. Done. Where are the Stormy
Nice
boys?
thing. Spell Sky's best for Storm Atros, I think. GPU X3, but yeah, looks like great settings. Yeah, finally, after how many years of streaming, I found the perfect setting.
You are cutting in and out a little bit now, but I think that's because
Oh,
you're
really?
drifting. You're drifting
Yeah,
away
okay.
from the mic. Yeah.
Gilly, there is a pad of Reaper's March with a bunch of Atros, Flame, and Storm. Smooth saying, I upgraded my connection from 100 up and down to 250 for a cheaper price than I paid for the 100. So yay. Probably won't notice a difference in ESO, but at least I will have the patches faster. Nice.
Lovely.
Matt is saying you're literally avoiding the Storm Atros.
Yeah, I know.
No, Storm Atros, scary.
Where are they?
Behind you.
And yeah, the place in Reaper's March, that's where I just was. Pay attention. I'm just trying to think where else there is. Like,
It's quite a fun. Matt is saying they don't sparkle until you fight. Oh, they don't sparkle. That's such a cute way of putting it. I sparkle. Tiny.
but there are, I haven't seen a single live one yet. For reasons that are obvious.
Everybody doing it.
Yeah, everyone's here. Oh, there's one. Get lightninged, bitch. Yeah, you want some as well? Come on. He just dies to in-cap. Nice. That's one. There's got to be a delve, right? That's the way to do these.
Gotta be a better
is-
way.
There's got to be a better way. Is to find a delve or ideally a dungeon, something instanced, where you can just
And kill Atros every day.
yeah, man. That's the way
Yeah.
to do it.
Archive can't have Storm Atros, but RNG.
That's where people are just attacking everything. I can't for the life of me think where else to go. There's one. Oh. Nope.
What else are the thingy dogs today?
Theodobs, sell items to merchants, so do your writs. Decon items at blacksmithing table, so do your writs. And 5 stormy boys. There's one.
When I do red, I don't sell or defog. Am I doing it wrong?
That's 4, right? Maybe Spellskull wasn't such a bad idea.
Brian is saying Tempest Island. Yeah.
Hey, Tempest Island's a fun one, yeah. How many are there? There must be 5 in the whole dungeon, but then you'd have to do the entire place. Daily endeavor complete.
I sort of
Sorry.
missed that bug where you could queue for a random normal and then just port to any dungeon, because then you can go to your buddies. Hey, shall we do a random normal and go to Tempest Island, and then we all get, 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, why'd they fix that? Just meant that everyone was always going to Fungal Grotto.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. Oh,
But it also meant that, there was none of the, oh, I want to do the story, and people get pissed off if somebody just wants to run through. It's like, well, it is a random normal, and then sometimes even on normal things can go horribly wrong. Whereas in Fungal Grotto, things couldn't go wrong. Everybody was fine. It got done. So it sort of felt like a bit of a...
let's not go down that rabbit hole again. Kamul already cleared that particular trough out the other week, didn't he?
For me, it was doing the dungeons like that. I'm not going to that. It was just like wearing a uniform at school. Like, I was a bit like, really? In the UK, when I moved there, I have to wear a stupid uniform? But okay. But it just means everybody's sort of a level playing field. At least at school. I think there are only a few in Tempest. Yeah, there are probably not that many, but there should be 5.
There are at
maybe?
least 3. I can think of I can think of 5. There are 2 right at the end. There's the boss one,
Yeah.
and there are 2 between that boss and the end. Like they're just wandering around that middle area with Commodore. What's his name?
Commodore. I
Oh
don't know.
crap! I've forgotten his name. But yeah, one of the bosses is like a Malma Commodore.
Yeah, I cannot remember this name. I think about 6 in total. There we go.
Nice. Stormy place. If you ever want like beautiful screenshots of your Magsork, just go to Tempest Island, climb up somewhere high, lower the camera to like, I don't know, do this, like field of view all the way down, vertical offset all the way down, and I just do that. The skybox in there is amazing. Looks like something from Doctor Who from the 80s. Not that I've watched Doctor Who. I've seen some 1970s Doctor Who, but it's how I imagine Doctor Who looked in the 80s. In fact, I'm going to port there
So, yeah,
now.
woohoo! Stream time finally. Well, if you guys miss us not being on every day, tomorrow, daily stream start for the next 34 days. And you never know, if things go well, we could continue that way.
Why are dungeons not showing? That's weird. Why would I turn that off? One of the least interesting loading screens in the game, I've got to say. But yeah, you can't see it very well from down here. Oh, come on, Khan. Get it right. But you can get a sense of it. Once you've been in and out of the cave system, I think it turns more purple. But how cool is that? It's beautiful.
It is. I do love that.
It looks like a
Yeah.
painting. And in fact, it probably is, you know? It's probably a handmade bit of in-game artwork. I always find it slightly amusing when you've got this. Nope. I'm in combat, apparently. How?
But I wonder if those that are summoned by the boss would count. Oh, who knows? Might do.
They're actually hitting me? That's fun.
No. They're hitting the rock, not you, actually.
Yeah, but it's obviously it's dealing splash damage, apparently.
No splash damage.
But I love it when you get this, like, you're just, your enemies stuck in an idle animation, like that guy in City of Ash 2 was chucking fireballs at the one guy.
Oh yeah, some other exciting news. So obviously we now know that the Writhing Wall event will drop on the 13th of October. And either that week or the following week, I'm just trying to clear it with all the streamers, we are going to have another raid train. You guys have been saying, I want 10 Fest 2. This is going to be, well, not 10 Fest, but it's going to be freaking amazing.
It's going to be Writhe Fest.
You're right.
No, it's not called that. It's just going to be called... I don't know, what is it going to be called? We haven't actually thought about this, have we? Well, it's just a raid train for the American Heart Association.
Heart After Dark is their October campaign. So we've been talking for a while, and I had a chat with... This gate's still aggressive. Let's turn that down. How about now?
Sounds good to me, Maya.
Yeah, we have an event coming up. Absolutely, October. It's going to be either with the with the wall event coming down, probably, most likely.
We should
starting on the
clarify.
13th.
We're talking about 3 events here. One
Yeah, oh yeah.
is just a Ninja Pause thing. That is tomorrow throughout September. That is the Games Fest, where we're just
4 days.
we're just putting on a show every day. Yeah, 34 days with you guys. And the second one we're talking about is the ESO in-game event, the Writhing Wall event, starting October 13th. But throughout September, we're going to be finding out a lot more about that. And the final one, which Maya's talking about right now, is a raid train. So an event on Twitch, which coincides with the in-game event, which is organized with the American Heart Association. Sorry to cut in there, Maya, but 3
No, perfect.
distinct things. Back over to you.
Yep, no, that's it. In my head, I know exactly what's going on, but if I just sort of blurt on stream, I need someone like Khan to make sense of it. But yeah, so we've got a lot going on. And there might be one more thing in December, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to find out.
Yep.
It was funny, I went to see my family yesterday. I couldn't join, sadly. Too much work, and somebody had to watch the dog. But I went down to see my sister, who's over from Germany, staying with my parents for a couple of days. And I didn't realize this. I thought her her 2 little girls were still over with their other grandparents. But they were both there as well, so it turned into a pretty massive hang, 3 generations. And yeah, it was really, really good fun. But I was chatting to my mum as I left, as you do, right? When you leave after seeing your parents after a long time, it's always when, trying to get a date in the diary that we can do the next thing. And it was just a nightmare because they're quite busy and looking at all the things that we've got coming up for the rest of the year. Like, nice problem to have, but man.
Yeah, I was explaining it to actually one of my assistants at other work. I was just like, well, this is happening in October, so I need time off. And then I was like, how do I explain this to someone who's probably never played a computer game or doesn't really know what Twitch thing is, or probably thinks it's just for ladies with boobies?
Hey, Maya, you want to do some archive?
Yeah, so later.
Yeah, all right.
So, yeah, it's always fun. Yeah, sorry, cooking koalas for the confusion. Yeah, they just announced it yesterday that the event, as in the Writhing Wall, will start on the 13th. And Tamriel will never be the same again. I'm quite curious about that.
Yeah, I'm really interested in this. I'm not just fanboying over it. I'm really hoping that it's a cool event for PvPers, for casuals, people who don't do Trials and Dungeons, but also for the people who do Trials and Dungeons. I'm a little bit worried about that last part of it. Those of you who were hanging out with us while we were on PTS testing it, they have buffed the difficulty of these encounters significantly since then. But they still felt a little bit wet for someone like, say, if you just brought your dungeon group that is used to doing dungeon hard modes, these things you won't even break a sweat when taking down these things with just a group of 4. And it's a server-wide event, so there will be dozens of players in every instance.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, like when there's a Harrow Storm, a Skyrim event, Dark Heart of Skyrim, or a Season of the Dragon event. You know how many people are at each dragon site and how quickly they die? These are nowhere near as difficult as that. So I'm a little concerned about that. But I've told Zos, and I think they've already made some changes, and I've said I think you could do a lot more. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. But yeah, but I'm quite interested in the whole thing, not just if it goes well, but even if the event stinks, that would be a surprise and a disappointment. But even if it does, I'm still quite interested in how they did all of the logistics. Like, how did they come up with this? When somebody said, oh, we will to ease the pressure on like one huge launch in the middle of the year, why don't we bifurcate the zone literally and stagger the release so we get West and then East 6 months later? And then someone had the cool idea of, well, what if breaking through the wall is like this huge server-wide event which triggers universal access on that server to the eastern side of the island? And then, I just would love to be a fly on the wall when that conversation took place. It's a really fun idea. It's not completely
really is,
unique. Yeah. Like MMOs and live service games do this kind of stuff, but ESO hasn't really done anything like it before. Nope. And just the way that, say, someone who plays the story of Solstice and Seasons of the Worm Cult in 2 years' time, obviously they're still going to have to play it in a way which makes sense. The wall is still going to be up when they arrive on Solstice, and they will then have to get through. There's like I guess the best way of looking at it would be Southern Elsewhere and Northern Elsewhere, right? You do this one, and then you do that one, and then there is a Kappa quest over on... Is it here? Oh, what's it called? Dragon Home or Tide Home?
Dragon Home?
I can't remember. But you know what I mean? There's like a Kappa quest which you can only do when you finish them both. I'm guessing there's going to be it won't be a Kappa quest, obviously, but it'll either be available separately or it will unlock when you've finished doing the storyline in Western Solstice. And I think I've already done a good chunk of this on the PTS without realizing. I was like, oh shit, this is a big story moment. Everyone who didn't want it spoiled, sorry. And you go underground right next to the wall here and find out, you sort of get to the source of what's down there. So it has to work in that way, but it also has to work as a game-wide event for us in the here and now. I just think it's I don't know. I get kind of
It's got
entertained by
potential.
by that
Yeah.
minutiae, you know?
And the fact that nobody really knows much about it. Because obviously if they put it on PTS, then they'd be like, well, spoiled. They don't want to do that. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, they only put the first 2 phases
Yeah.
on PTS, and honestly, I didn't see very much of the second phase at all because we made insufficient progress. Like the boss that is supposed to appear during phase 2, didn't see. Oh, these guys are getting their endeavors. Look at that. Taking it like a champ.
Are you supposed to? What event is tomorrow? That is the Ninja Pools event. Games Fest starting tomorrow for 34 days.
Yeah, sorry, Maya's tweaking her audio settings. But yeah, Ninja Pools Games Fest. It's basically September on Twitch, but we are turning it into a month-long party. We're going to play every Elder Scrolls thing we can. We're going to play a ton of other games, some of them chosen by you. There's going to be a ton of giveaways. We're hoping that we'll have some hardware we'll be able to give away as well. But that hasn't been confirmed yet. There's going to be cooking streams. We're just going to try and put a real cool show for everyone for an entire month. 34 days to be precise. I don't even know which character I can do all my stories on. Let's actually have a look. But cooking koalas, I see this. I'm actually going to try and take all of September off. I think I need a long mental break from the PC. I'm sorry to chuckle. That sucks. Might actually disconnect it from the outlet and put it aside. I mean, that would involve me closing a door to an entire room in the house. the room in which I live, basically. Because there are a ton of books in here. There's the dog's basket. You know, some big shelves and stuff.
Not be happy.
And then there's Maya's giant gaming desk with multiple monitors and all of that nonsense. And there's my even more giant gaming desk with one gigantic monitor. And yeah, it just sort of dominates the entire thing. So I can't do it on this guy because he's done some Morrowind quests. Don't mind me, I'm just flipping through my characters to see if I can find the one who hasn't done anything in the game yet. It might be this guy.
Right, can you hear me now? Am I coming through properly? Like, how are we doing?
It's still ever so slightly there. It's just softening.
It's weird, because it's definitely, like, less than what it was before.
Yeah, but obviously something else has been reset.
Anything else? How are we doing? Is it getting worse, better?
It's better. You're fine.
It's better. Okay, so Devil's Master again. What event begins tomorrow? It's Ninja Pools Games Fest. 34 days of daily streams, awesome ESO gameplay, Elder Scrolls, and tons of other games, daily giveaways, and just awesome fun. Basically. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy and epic, and there's loads of other forfeits and stuff to unlock, stupid impressions as we always do. So yeah, that is starting tomorrow.
Oh, god damn it. So I've done the main quest on this character, but that's it.
You can just log in on my character if you account. I don't know. If you literally have no one.
I've just got a bunch of alliance quests, which I
Hey,
did.
Bayushi Fukishu, how's it going? Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, and happy Thursday. How's everybody's day been? So we've been cooking up a storm and editing some foodie videos, which has been really fun, and it also means we've been eating.
I haven't actually eaten that much, to be
No, I
fair.
really haven't. Just a little bit.
It needs warriors like you.
Is that the only one I got? Well, get rid of that. Get rid of that.
Can't create any more characters. He's full up. 22. And hello, likes to play catch. How's it going? I mean, that would obviously be an obvious, obvious one.
Coral's down here, isn't it? That's coral, right?
I might still have one or two that haven't like done anything. Worst case scenario, NA. I know you don't want to go NA because,
Ugh.
but maybe, well, maybe just for the start, and then you can catch up from on EU.
Yeah, true. Yeah, do the main quest.
Red Hot
on
is
NA.
saying, do it, it's so worth it. That's what I meant, yeah. And Coca-Cola saying, thanks. I think disconnecting from temptation like games and tech and exploring other hobbies will be very valuable to my mental health. Yeah.
The more long-term solution, obviously go ahead, do it. It can be a really nice reset.
I think
but
so.
long-term, you obviously want to be able to have those things in your life without them just dominating. Like if someone struggles to say no to food or drink that's not good for them, cutting it out of your... Unless you can do that for your entire life, which is like, why? You know, just learn to find the control that you're missing. But yeah, I hope that can get you a step closer. Seems quite drastic, though. I mean, do you mind telling us what the issue is? Because
I do get it. Like, my phone is in my hand. It's like my office. It's not even... I mean, I do scroll social media more than I used to, but
you
like, I'm
actually
never
do struggle to put the phone down.
But I've struggled to put it down, yeah.
When you've got nothing to do on there, which is rare, admittedly. That you
Yeah.
run out of things to do. Like, so
But I
often
have
I'm
been
like...
doing a lot more scrolling than I used to. I'm never on TikTok or anything like that, but I do scroll. I mean, that being said, I do find pretty cool things. So sometimes when I scroll, like, oh, hell, there's an application for some really cool sponsorship. Fuck it, let's fill it out. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
And
no
sometimes...
one tells their teenager to get the hell off their phone because the internet is shit.
But yeah,
It's
so
that
I
you
get
don't
that.
want to
Yeah.
nourish the addiction anymore.
And Coca-Cola saying, I struggle saying no to soda. PC gaming has become tiresome to me. Yeah. I was just finding a tune that hasn't done any quests after years of playing. That's a tall order. Well, exactly.
Any
Ted
zone
Meister.
quests, like story quests, stuff like that. These
Yeah.
I will do once a day because...
The wall event is tomorrow. No, it's not. It's October 13th, actually. Wrench, not September. October 13th. But the event... Oh, I realize why people are asking us. That's our title. No, the event starting tomorrow is Ninja Paul's Games Fest. So 34 days of non-stop, or little stops, but almost non-stop fun. Gaming, ESO, daily giveaways, impressions, silliness, everything. Everything's going to happen, basically.
The writhing wall is coming, though. You're absolutely right.
It is, yeah.
And it'll be coming shortly after we finish our Games Fest. We'll have like a week or so to
Oh, no.
recover.
And get ready for a raid train.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But as long as it's fun for people heading to Twitch and who like seeing things happen in this category, then yeah, we'll keep doing it. We will absolutely keep doing that shit.
Yeah, I've had a few messages from the streamers like, why are you crazy? Why are you doing another event? It's like, but aren't they fun? Like, people keep saying they're fun. People keep wanting to join in. So I'm going to keep organizing.
All right. Other things that are on the agenda today. One of the things you guys can do is help us figure out the next videos that are coming down the line in terms of DPS guides. Sometime I have to manage to fit these in as well in between streaming every day. I'll figure it out somehow. Wish me luck. But so far we've got like a corpse burst and necro type setup. That's in the works, and an Arcanist, because like half the DDs in the game are still playing Arcanist, and they want to know, you know, what's the best way to run a Fate Carver setup.
Oh, wait, I should do the thing. Yes, so Game Fest? Yes, so Game Fest.
Yes, so Games Fest. Sork, obviously. All right, Zdenia, what constitutes a Sork video? Do I need to use Daedric summoning? Do I need to use storm calling? Do I need to use crystal fragments? That's actually a very, very good point. And I'm not asking just to put you on the spot. I'm genuinely interested. Anyone who has an opinion on this in chat, hey Brett, how's it going? Good, thank you, how are you? Yeah, anyone who's got an opinion on this, what constitutes a Sork? So I can say the best crystal fragments guide or the best storm calling guide or whatever it is. What's the thing that people want? Utopian Warrior, good luck with the stream. We'll drop by during the event. Got a dash. No worries. Have a lovely evening.
And Brett, how's it going? Going well. How are you doing? Also, Cooking Carlos, I cannot think as clearly as I used to. I haven't done anything creative for a long time. Yeah, that bothers me as well. I haven't really either. I sometimes think, oh, I should draw and do something, and then I end up not doing it. So I feel I just need a nice but extreme removal, and I want to discover what I will do when I come home or get out of bed when I don't have PC to turn on. Yeah.
Yeah, Cooking Carlos, it sounds like you should reconfigure that. Yeah, good luck with it. And we're here for you if you want to like hang out and talk a bit of gaming without actually getting sucked into spending hours grinding or whatever it is you're worried about.
Brett is saying, great. In my opinion, keep the plow videos coming and I'll be happy.
Well, look, it's funny you should say that. Look at how my Sork is currently set up. He's got pets and he's got jabs. So for me, that is... Didn't we test this on stream already? But we did it with like stupid gear. We've got Null Archer, we got Selene. What do we need on the body? We need some Tideborn. Man, I'm burning through all of my Dregwax. How is it that the price of Dregwax has not gone through the freaking roof? I don't remember a crafted set ever being as popular as Tideborn is right now. How is it the prices haven't gone absolutely crazy? So yeah, let me go and make some Tideborn from my Magsork. Yeah, stupid gear, Reliquent. After they've nerfed it, I still had it. You may have been here the other day. I was playing around with that setup on the dummy, and I couldn't be bothered relogging or crafting anything or stealing from my other characters, so I just used Reliquent with Null Archer, and it's like, eh. Alright, let's go to Maya. Shall I go to the guild hall or to my house?
Oh, whichever one you prefer.
Somehow it's less hassle to go to your house. Yeah, I was thinking a DPS guide question. How do I line a DPS style with my fondness for role-playing as a Craglawn fisherman? The only thing I can really think of is spear fishing, so make it a Templar. I was thinking like Silver Leash, but spear fishing is a thing. You could build a charm into it somehow. That would be amazing if you could cast charm in the water and all the fish come to you. Or you could do the Homer Simpson style of fishing and just do a bomber build and just dive into the lake as Proxy Debt is about to go off.
We have an event tomorrow?
We do. We have an event. You all do, in fact. So it is the Ninja Pulls Games Fest, and thank you very much for the follow.
Ninja Pulls Game Fest?
Ninja Pulls Games Fest. You're the one who insisted we call it Games Fest. Now you keep saying it wrong. God damn it, Maya. But yeah, this is our version of September on Twitch. A lot of streamers will have a September subathon, and you know, it makes sense to do it, right? But we thought, let's do something. Let's make everyone else look bad. No, of course that's not the idea. But let's do something for the community, for the viewers, so that we're working a little bit harder, maybe doing something a little bit more fun than usual. So we're going to be playing a crap ton of games. Maya, what style shall I make this for a Sork? What's the ideal Sork style?
A shiny one.
Lucent Sentinel.
So yeah, but we're going to be on stream every
Shardborn.
day. Shardborn. Ooh, try that. We're going to have daily giveaways. We're going to try and play literally the entirety of ESO storyline.
All of the zones, all of the stories. We're going to do
Yeah.
it.
And then we're going to chuck in some other games as well. A few other games, sort of. Yeah. It's going to be epic, and we're going to have a cookery stream. We're going to have Khajiit Appreciation Day. We're going to have sort of themed days as well around whether, it might be around a character or something, but, silly little things like that. There's indies dropping next week as well, so we're going to have a look at that. We might have some gear giveaway as well. That would be awesome.
Yeah, we wanted to do a Valve Day at some point. I think that's definitely happening. We may squeeze in a Warhammer Day. Not a specific developer, but all of our favorite Warhammer games over the years. There've been so many, way too many for me to keep up with.
Renegade Ice Wolf, hello. Gilly, a Sea Elf Spear Fisher build. Sorcerer Templar, and maybe a bit of Warden for ice spells, but I would need a Sea Elf themed skin to make it work.
Yeah.
Sea Elf.
What could you do? You could.
Sea Elf, hiya!
It's got nothing to do with.
Really? No?
Yeah, I like it. It's got nothing to do with Malma or let alone DPS anymore. But there are two fishing costumes. There's this one. Which one's cooler? The Fisherfolk workwear or the Strid River Fisherfolk?
You have a Seaborn skin, I think.
Yeah, but
As in, there is one.
that's a giant thing. What we've got is there's a frosty one which makes you look a little bit like a Malma. Where the hell is it?
There's great skins for fishy folks. Koi fish one. Like an orange and white. That sounds fun.
This is Malma-esque, but not really. Arctic Rime, that's it. Although it just is kind of frosty. But if she didn't have such dark skin, it would work a little bit better. And then there is a Nereid skin somewhere.
Oh yeah. There's lots of like
Rain Siren
scaly
Nereid.
stuff.
There we go. That's fairly Malma, isn't it? And where's the one with the... Is that a body marking or a skin? The one with the little scales on it.
Don't know. Fissy. Stinky.
Yeah.
Malma body pattern. Do you still have all the skins in the game, Khan, or have
No.
you sort of...
No. There are too many rubbish ones. They're just not worth getting. I have most, though, the vast majority. Oh, that's annoying. I know there is one. But it could be a body marking?
You're a body marking.
Well, one that makes you look like the guys from Sunhold. You know, the public dungeon on Somerset? Malma Fish. It's literally called Malma Fish. There we go. You're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Now I have to take all this crud off my character, I just realized. Make my Dunmer great again. There we go. We need a bunch of mag enchants for this shit. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Hey Zdenya, would you want to use a lightning staff? Does that make it more Sork, or are you one of those normal people who realizes that classes aren't defined by the weapon they use? Although I do...
Wow, shots fired!
to be fair, I do get the Sork lightning thing. It's a bit like Nightblade with daggers, like with dual wield on a Nightblade. I remember when the first patch that Nightblade would use a 2H on the front bar with Wrecking Blow, so many people hated it. So that's not the right... It's not the right weapon for a Nightblade. Absolutely not. And once again, I just got on with it, but I can see where they were coming from. But welcome on in if you just joined us. This is Khan.
And this is Maya.
And together we are...
Ninja Balls.
I thought you were going to say a couple of idiots. That too. But yeah, welcome on in. We are doing some messing around today. It's more of a public service announcement type stream because we've got a huge thing starting tomorrow. Yeah, that too, Maya. Thank you. We've got a huge event starting tomorrow. It goes on throughout September. It's not even September tomorrow, but it's gonna be 34 days. It coincides with September, going on Twitch, and we're calling it Ninja Balls Games Fest. We're just gonna try. That's the wrong sock. God damn it! Where's my brain at today? Must have left my brain in my other pants.
Oh no.
But yeah, thank you for the tips, guys, with the skinnage.
That's a weird sentence. Two musketeers who aren't French? Ha ha ha. Don't know what that was.
Cooking Koalas says, a true Sork is storm calling Winter's Embrace ardent flame. That's if you go off the definition of mage or sorcerer from other fantasy rule books, rule sets, but in... I don't know that that's what a sorcerer is in Elder Scrolls lore. I'm pretty sure that that's not it. But I know what you mean. But it's more to do with like picking the skills. The Elementalist build is definitely something I could take a look at as well. And Moose saying, the Light Templar, would the build be fine without banner, not changing anything else? Yeah, it would be fine. Absolutely. Why don't they have banner though? Like, everyone has banner now.
Oh yeah, because it's free, right? Are you going to do some themed sorcerer builds like the ones you did for Templar? Yeah?
Yeah, themed is maybe a little bit strong, but yeah, that's literally what we're talking about now. But Zdenya's gone quiet, dropped the bomb in chat, and has now left. 20 characters to level 50. Yes. I did it back when it was actually worth doing. Now it's not worth doing anymore. Cooking Koalas.
Hey JC, thanks for the follow.
Yeah, thanks JC and Cooking Koalas. Have a nice cleanup. Enjoy it. Right, now let's see what this... I can't even remember how good this was. I don't think it was amazing. Otherwise I would have saved the CMX report. But why don't you amuse chat, Maya, while I go and hump the old dummy.
Oh no. I likes to play catch. I don't have banner.
If you know what I mean, everyone has access to it now. So what are we doing here? That is a very, very simple setup. Oh, thanks, Cooking Koalas. That's so kind. First time I've ever said it on stream, but love you too. Was that weird? Didn't feel weird. Maybe it was. If it was, I apologize.
We've said, like, you know,
love you guys, love you guys. I never said it
Yeah.
to anyone individually on stream before. Yeah, Brett, the only time I felt that was when hybridization came around. One of our
Thank you, Cooking Koalas.
One of our buddies in our dungeon group was so freaking pissed about subclassing. It's so stupid. Those of you who know, you know who I'm talking about.
Especially that accent, just that slight hint of that accent, yeah.
Why is my mag... Oh, it's 34k mag before I get the dummy buffs. Now it's 38. That's hilarious. Alright, so let's actually test this out. No, I need to use normal potions, don't I? That's dumb.
Hey, Hawk Maya, did you hear they're remaking The Princess Bride with an all-potato cast? Hello, my name is Idaho Montoya. You peeled my father. Prepare to die. Oh, fry. I fucked it up. Prepare to fry. I have finally found a fun subclass build with good DPS. Awesome.
Yeah, damage is not great. $130? It's okay. Remember to keep chat amused, Maya.
I was just gonna say, hey, Solo. It's like having a metronome, but like that helps you. I don't know, like meditate when Khan's passing. Just it's so even. How goes it? It goes really well. How are you doing today? And happy Thursday. Man, oh man, we are approaching that 6,000 followers fast. What should we do? What do you guys think we should do when we reach 6,000?
Change the goal.
Oh, hey, we've got. How's it going? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, we'll change the goal. That's really, really exciting. What else shall
Way
we
to think
do?
outside the box.
Tickles at 6,000. Okay. I actually already wrote it down, so yeah. All right. If we reach 6,000, just the tag. What event? Tickles for every follower? No. If we reach 6,000 followers by the end of this week, we'll add a tickle redeem. But yeah, what event? Well, tomorrow the Ninja Pulse Games Fest starts. It's a 34-day, almost non-stop gaming fun. Gonna do all the stories in ESO. We're gonna play some Pro, some other Elder Scrolls games, other games as well. Just a little bit of appreciation for other stuff that's happening out there as well. But just the awesome stuff, just the awesome classics. Daily giveaways, stupid impressions, basically anything and everything. What aren't we gonna do? Time to make a few extra accounts. And can you show the CMX at the end, please? Somebody's asking.
I will absolutely. I'm just going to improve on that because 138, I could definitely have done better than that. I fucked it
I love
up.
how Moose and I held at the same. I said, Yabi, making extra accounts. I held time to make a few extra accounts. Yeah, I like the way you think. Erin, hey, how is it going? How do you get used to so many different bar setups? I have issues swapping between support DPS and full DD.
That is a good question. I don't really know. It just kind of happens. Muscle memory practice. The key is to use buttons that are similar. Like put your spammable on the same button. I'm not going to say where. Whatever it works for you.
As Dima saying, I'm just getting on at work. We'll scroll back to the beginning. Looks like an hour. See you all in the future. So when you get to this in an hour, it will be our past. So welcome to the future past. Yeah, that's a weird one. How's it going, Erin?
I'm just going to dump the Atro on top of the dummy.
Moose saying, same way you get used to running and cooking food. Look at them as different jobs. That's quite funny. Just running into the stove on vacation. How lovely, Erin. I'm not jealous at all. Yeah, having a general button map helps with different builds, definitely. Oh, that's a cute little emoji. A little bear going on a trip with a little rucksacky thingy. Oh, cute. Giddy, apropos that Sea Elf build, I redid all my Skyrim mods so I can play a Sea Elf. It's an Ultima who I'm giving blue skin and hair. We'll post pics in Discord when everything's ready. Sounds awesome.
Yeah, this is gonna be better.
Anything new upcoming to game anytime soon, like new class or something, Kamil? Izikovsky, yeah, we don't tend to know that in advance, like well in advance. There's nothing coming as far as we know, but like that. But we do have 13th of October. There is a new server-wide event, the Writhing Wall, and like everyone has to team up and bring it down. We're not quite sure. They haven't obviously told us exactly how it's going to work out, what the deal is, but it's going to be something that ESO has never had before. Because, as I said, yeah, everybody has to team up, and it's going to take us days, weeks, maybe, I don't know. And then you unlock another storyline. So you get access to another part of Tamriel once that wall is broken down. And yeah, we're placing bets who's going to get there first out of PCs, EU or NA. I think when we asked the devs during 10Fest, I think a lot of them actually said, I think it's going to be PC EU.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boy. PC EU rocks. But we just had new dungeons, 2 dungeon DLCs this year again. But next year, who knows? It's they're going to really shake up the way things are being released. So, don't know. Could be anything. Anything could happen, basically.
How annoying. Almost got 140.
Hello there.
Hello there. It was literally at 140.
Hey, Whiskey Jack.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, so with the outro up, 142, and then it dipped back down again to 141, and then I went just under at the end because stuff ran out. So a few more lucky crits along the road, and you're good. But that's not terrible for such an incredibly easy rotation. Is Denya still here?
I don't think so.
I love it. Just drops a Sork bomb and then leaves. Well, like the next half hour, I'm trying to answer the
Sorg bomb sounds like fart. Like a
Daedric stench.
yeah, it really does.
You got scammed out of sweeps crits. Oh, Jesus, I really did. Whoa, well, crit is generally pretty terrible with this. Maybe that'll be a better way to go. Maybe better than Tideborn would be AY.
It's annoying to me that there's one achievement in Solstice you can't complete till part 2 is out. Yeah, I know what you mean, but it's also kind of cool. How new releases looks like in ESO? I'm asking because as far as I know, last time they add a new class was like 6 years ago. Oh, no.
2 years.
2 years, yeah.
At the end of the
Arcanist came out.
Arcanist.
And never added a new weapon. You mean like a weapon skill line? Yeah, that is something that a lot of people are wondering whether that's coming next. But obviously they've released...
It's not. Like, it would be crazy for them to do that.
Yeah. But they've released subclassing and scribing. So those are fairly big. Subclassing came out, I don't know if you've been out of the game for a while, but that came out a couple of months ago.
I think we've got enough classes at this point, honestly. There are 7. And now there's subclassing you just don't need anymore. What they might do now is go back to adding things like this. You know, Sigic Order, scribing. These are all things that were added. But yeah, in terms of adding new weapons, if you think about it for like 10 seconds, it'll be pretty obvious why they just can't do that. They would have to add in, unless they made it an unarmed style. But otherwise, look how many cosmetics they would have to update. Let's just look at the two-handed. Let's just look at staff, actually. That's a better example. This is how many stave styles there are in the entire game.
Daisies.
They would
Bars built.
they
No.
would have to get the art team to work day and night for ages to create all of these variants for a new weapon type. That would be an insane amount of time, work, and money wasted for something that nobody's really asking for. I mean, if there was a weapon skill line that was really freaking cool, then I guess maybe they would think about it, but you see what I mean? Like, and all the paid ones as well, they would have to, like, figure out who has access to them and how do they then deliver that. So I get it, that would be fun. It's a cool way to shake up the game, but the way the fashion system works means that is never going to happen, I would imagine. But yeah, an unarmed skill line could be pretty cool, couldn't it?
I hope they change skills in subclassing to make things more varied. What?
Also, if you're a Nightblade and you take the Fate Carver beam, it won't be the same. I think they must have thought about that, but they must have also decided very early on to just not do it that way. But I know exactly what you mean. That's like one of the first things I thought about when they announced it. I was like, is it going to work like that? And then they told us, no, it's going to be exactly the same. There will be no bonuses, no benefits, no penalties. Yeah, really interesting one. But yeah, Carnox. Better than you thought, honestly. 140k. It's not too shit, is it? Given that the rotation is incredibly easy. You could make it even simpler and just recast these three together. They're near enough, 20 seconds each.
I just meant that so people stop using the exact same builds. That's the thing, people will still do that if they want to go meta, as in have the highest output they can. They will still go for that build that trickles down from the score pushers and all of that. So subclassing is not really going to change that. Even if it's 0.1 DPS, people will still, if they want to optimize, they will still go for that one build.
Yeah, we'll tend to congregate around something that is optimal, either in terms of its potential output, or even better, something which gives easy access to really good damage. The reason everyone's using Arcanist is not that it has the highest damage potential. Fate Carver really doesn't. It hasn't done for a long time. It's just the cleave on it, the sustain, and it's so easy. It's just, you'd be crazy not to use it. It's too good in like every way. So although you can get more single target damage out of more complicated rotation, chances are half the time you won't even beat the Fate Cover Arcanists, because by virtue of the rotation and gameplay being so simple, it's almost impossible to make a mistake. Whereas the more complicated your build, the rotation, the more skilled and focused you have to be to not make any fuck-ups, you know? And as soon as those start to creep in, you lose a bit of damage here, you lose a little bit more there. If there's a break in the proceedings, like you have to move, you have to res, whatever, your rotation's going to take a lot longer to get started again, whereas the Arcanist puts down blockade, presses brrr, and they're off again, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. Pretty new to the game, and to be honest, I really feel like there's a lack of weapon types, like crossbow. I mean, this was even in Skyrim. I don't feel like, I mean, there is a massive lack of. Like, you've got a bow, and everything, you know, isn't it more cosmetic?
Really? I think I understand where you're coming from, especially if you're thinking of Skyrim and the other. These guys really piss me off sometimes. I'm just going to put them away while I talk. Especially if you're thinking of Skyrim and the other games, you're thinking of, oh, I want my character to have these things equipped. It basically doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. In a game that has this kind of combat system, I'm glad that cosmetically they let us do that. Like, this guy hasn't got swords. He's got daggers. Because the passives are better. He's got a great sword, but if he didn't have a great sword, if he had a maul or something, I would be able to make it look like a giant sword, because that's the cosmetic I want to use. That's the system I think that we need to lean back on to get our Now, you could argue maybe they should allow for crossbow cosmetics.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
And then
Well,
all it
that's sort of
does
what
is
I
change
meant,
your
yeah.
light attack animation. But in reality, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different damage weapon types.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 more for support or for survivability. I think there are enough when you come at it from the standpoint of how does the combat system work, how do all the pieces fit together. I think it's quite difficult to make the argument that we need more of these. Especially right now when most of them aren't being used. Like, how many people are using any bow skills in there? Literally the only weapon skill I'm using, it's Quick Cloak, and then either Stampede or Blockade. Occasionally I'll use Ellie Rage or Ellie Sus. That is it. It's basically 3 with 2 in brackets.
So people use classes skills like 99% of the time, like weapon skills aren't that good?
What right now, it's because of subclassing.
Yeah.
It's due to subclassing. We've got access to a huge amount of new toys. It's not that the weapon skills are bad, it's just that we already have more than we need, I think. Like, if I want a dot, I've got twin slashes here, I've got carve here, I've got several dots from the bow, I've got arrow spray, which is a short one, I've got volley, which is a ground one, I've got poison arrow, which is single target.
Mm-hmm.
I've got this, which can be turned into a dot, the ground dot here, that's sort
Hey,
of
Lange,
like a
thank you so
dot.
much for the follow. Woohoo!
So whatever it is you want to do, you're catered for between all of these skill lines, the weapon skill lines. But it is a very interesting point. And it certainly would be cool as hell to have spears or crossbows. And just when you think about the logistics of it, what does the combat system have? What are the building blocks here? What do players need to be able to put together the thing that they need to be able to do as a tank, as a healer, as a DPS? And then B, the logistics of actually putting that into the game, all the new animations they would have to make, all of the cosmetics they would have to design. Like, how many even is that? It's a terrifying number of cosmetics.
Nucleotide, hi Ninja. Hey Nucleotide, and welcome to Ninja Pools. This is Maya.
This is Khan. Welcome on in.
Welcome, welcome. And Lange, hello, greetings from Germany. Hello, moin moin.
And Brett saying, also the point of the weapon skill lines is passives.
Yeah.
As well, yeah. And again, it's hard to argue that the passives, like for pure damage, dual wield gives you almost nothing.
Morgaine, hello, welcome in, welcome in.
I think the Controlled Fury is the only non-damage focused passive here. Destro is pretty damage focused as well, with a bit of sustain. Two-handed, the active abilities are much more powerful than the passives. The passives are actually quite weak for damage. They're very good generally, but, you know, a lot of sustain and other utility stuff like that. Interesting. Bow, also very damage focused. And then obviously Resto, sword and board, different story. Yeah, it's an interesting question. But I wouldn't hold my breath and hope for more damage stuff. It doesn't have the same impact as it does in something like Skyrim, where you're in first person. The weapon you're using is literally right there in your face, and it has a huge impact on what's happening on your screen. It basically changes nothing. I could change to a lightning staff right now, and it wouldn't change my rotation, would barely change the way my character looks or animates or behaves in combat. I still stand here. I still stay in melee range where the healers can get me. I still move out of AoEs. It doesn't affect the gameplay at all.
Hey, oversized watermelon, what's up? Joinator, thank you so much for the sub. Use your Prime if you got one. A+ content. Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
But I mean, yeah, if you have a Prime and there is, you're not sure which streamer to give it to, and you think, hey, these guys don't suck, and I want them to be here and make some more content and hang out.
We promised
it's free for
to
you,
do
but
something
we
with
still
it.
get.
Yeah.
We definitely do. But thank you so much for that lovely message as well. That's greatly appreciated. Huge event? Yes, tomorrow we start with Ninja Pulse Games Fest.
Ninja Pulse Games Fest?
Yes, Ninja Pulse Games Fest.
There's no way to actually drop this guy on the Atro, is there, without aggroing? I can't drop him in range without aggroing the thing. So,
Big streamers make enough money anyway. I mean, I don't know how, but yeah, if you have thousands of people watching, like likelihood is you get lots of sponsorships and all of that. We're not quite there yet, so any support from you guys is greatly appreciated. But of course, hanging out here, making those, making us have fun and letting us know what you'd like to see. Hey, what's going to make this stream even better, so we can continue hanging out and hopefully keep growing. And yeah, that'll be amazing.
I'm just gonna do one more. See how we do.
But yeah, did you guys see ESO's latest words have gone from my head? Community guides? Whose guide was the first one? Oh, there's going to be an official live stream in September announcing exactly what's going to be happening with the writhing wall. So at some point soon. Ooh. I mean, they should, obviously. There's also public test server updates. So there's going to be update 48 on PTS, obviously. Test upcoming changes on PC and Mac. Well, yes, so that's going to happen quite soon. Crikey, we're going to have Undaunted Celebration as well, September 18th. And then another Vengeance! Woohoo! September 29th to the 28th. I know some people don't like Vengeance, but I love that they're actually testing things, and hopefully, they'll be able to figure something out and let us know, what's happening. In Guild Discord chat, I already asked for training trials. Are there any upcoming ones? Yes, I have been a very, very bad administrator and haven't put any in, but I will do so. They will be coming up. Yes.
Thank you, Maya. You haven't been bad, you've just been busy.
Well, yeah. But yes. We keep promising those, and they are definitely happening. What is the guild name? I'm only in 4. Ooh, Brett. So it's Ninja Pulse. Let me share the Discord link so you can hop on the Discord, and we can invite you from there. There we go. And Woxing saying, I would say weapon skills I use more in PvP than PvE. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And
that's probably true, especially 2H.
They're telling me to think there should be more skill slots. After all, you have like 30 skills available from class and weapon, but you can use 10. Yeah, that's the thing. It might feel limiting, but at the same time, it's not overwhelming.
It's also it's a very different. Again, it's if you come from the perspective. This game is sort of torn between the parts of the player base that come from the MMO side and 10 skills plus a couple of ults. That is bullshit, boring. What is this? What is this for kids? They feel like it's patronizing. Obviously, when they start playing it, they realize, oh, this is entirely different. I have to use the mouse to actually aim and point at things. I can't just stand over here, press a load of buttons with my left hand, and it all happens automatically. If you do that here, nothing happens. I'm just hitting the air. But then you got the people who come from Skyrim who are like, I have to fire 6 different things and bar swap.
Yeah.
And they just... A lot of them, they don't even try it. They refuse to even try it. The devs must be tearing their hair out. Although they have themselves to blame by introducing the Oaken Soul Ring, frankly, to try and appease this part of the community. But yeah, there are people who just don't recognize this is an interesting way to design combat. They just see something they don't expect and immediately assume it's a failure or a mistake, And the game definitely gets pulled in those 2 different directions by sort of the MMO crowd, and neither of them are wrong. The WoW players who come over here, they're absolutely right. This combat system is different and sort of weird to get used to. And the people coming from Skyrim and Oblivion, they're also right. This combat system is different and weird to get used to. But the thing is, it's its own thing, and Isn't that much, much better? Aren't we sick of people like Activision churning out the same fucking game year after year? Like, they actually made a combat system which is worth engaging with for the first time ever in an MMO that, in my experience. I've tried many, believe me, but I've never found the combat system to be the point of playing an MMO. And this one kind of cracked it. It's not for everyone, but you can't make a game that pleases everyone. You'll just make one that pleases no one. So yeah, you make a very interesting point. You're absolutely right, but it's also like maybe not the way to look at it, if that makes sense.
Saying, yeah, Inventions, have they announced if they are adding anything? Like, all I want is my bloody mount and player speed back. Oh yeah, I'm with you. That is so annoying. This is just like a map, the picture. So there is nothing. Hang on, let me see. No, there is more. Yes, there is more. Vengeance. Compete against other players for dominance over Cyrodiil and help us test potentially new changes to rule sets during September's Vengeance PvP campaign. There'll be more info later in the month. So yeah, coming soon.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I'm going to print myself some more Nalaka and try Nalaka with Berserking Warrior. I think that should...
Nalaka?
Yeah, I think that
Sounds
should be
funny,
good.
Nalaka. Nalaka. I'll shut up now.
Nanalata. Exactly. Rinch, excited about the new game director? Yeah, who knows? I wouldn't expect too much upheaval. Like, Rich Lambert is still the guy overseeing the game. Joe Berber has been there since the very beginning. He's one of the earliest employees. And he's the one, like, he's been there so long. He's the one who hired Gina. I
love that.
Yeah, she was already working for the company in another capacity, but he hired her to be on the community team.
Hey, Rexaurus, how's it going? Yeah, no,
so
that's
it's
just...
not exactly a changing of
yeah.
the guard. It's just people moving up and some people moving out, sadly, in the case of Matt Firewall. I don't think the guy... Obviously, he was the director of a very cool, very large, very profitable studio. Or they're not that large, I suppose. But yeah, they made a lot of money in 10 years. But he is low-key a real legend in the... particularly the MMO space. You know, this is the guy who brought us Dark Age of Camelot, plus a bunch of games that, in his words, none of you have heard of. You know?
Hey, Rexaurus.
Camelot!
Yeah.
It's only a model.
Shh.
There we go. Oh, wait, were you quoting the movie with me, or are you just telling me to be quiet?
They're quoting with you.
Yeah, I'm still sad that he's gone, but he did good work. And I give him, rightly or wrongly, because I can't get confirmation of these things. We have literally asked. But I credit Matt Firewall with the decision to voice the game. Even if it wasn't his idea, even if he wasn't the one campaigning for it, it had to be him that said, fine, we're going to do this, we're going to delay our launch, we are going to ask for more money, we're going to spend that money, a huge amount of it, and it is a huge thing that when people are sort of encouraged to think about the fact that this game was not originally voiced, they think, oh my god, it would be an enormously inferior experience. I'm not even sure I'd be here playing it, they all say. So yeah, credit to him for, you know, back in 2010, whenever it was, having the foresight to say, yeah, alright, we're going to do this. And for turning the game around over the years, you know, because launch didn't go the way they'd hoped. So yeah, I'll miss the guy for sure. Anyway, what are we doing? We're making some Null Arca stuff, aren't we?
And how did the cooking go a few days ago? Well, we've been cooking. We were cooking last week. We were cooking today and editing today. And the cooking stream is next Wednesday? Wednesday. So yeah, it's going to be fun. So we've got recipes that, I mean, it's a sponsor stream by HelloFresh, but I've themed everything to sort of fit Elder Scrolls. So it's going to be pre-recorded. So we're sort of going to play the game and explore what that, you know, In Skyrim, what do they eat? And hey, this is what we made. Hey, Eggbirds! How's it going? It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, how many times do you think you just said the word cooking? Cooking, cooking, cooking stream.
Many.
We've been cooking, we've been cooking.
It's pre-recorded, right? So how do you interact with chat? Oh, we'll just play like a video and talk over it.
Yeah.
There's just music. There's no voiceover or anything.
It's way tinier than like having Maya prepare food and then like turn to camera or have a microphone in her face where she's trying to chop. We just thought we'd do it, and then we can pause if we need to. We can scroll back. We can scrub backwards and forwards.
That's an impression on point, Khan. Do they mean the guy replacing Fyro or the guy replacing Rich? Yeah.
Well, exactly.
Smart. Thank you. Lusty Argonian master recipe incoming. No, there are Lusty Argonians dumplings.
We've had those.
Spicy
We made
dumplings.
those. They were good.
She's got lovely dumplings.
Man,
Camille, what do you think about the way I subclass my character? OG Winter Embrace, Bone Tyrant, and Templar Spear. Noob asking. With Restoration Staff and Sword and Shield. And what is this? Is that a PvP thing? What event starts tomorrow? Ninja Pulse Games Fest.
Ninja Pulse Games Fest?
Ninja Pulse Games Fest. Daily streams for 34 days with daily giveaways. We're going to try and get through the whole story in Elder Scrolls Online. And other Elder Scrolls game, we're going to say hello to some other games. And yeah, just going to have loads of fun. We should have... Hey, Egbers, thank you so much for the biddies! We should also have some very interesting giveaways. Maybe even some gear from Logitech. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna be right here on this channel.
Yeah, we've never streamed. I'm gonna see if I can get Daggerfall Unity up and running and stream that. For those who don't know, it is an entire overhaul of Daggerfall, The Elder Scrolls 2, and it was finished. It hit version 1.0 like a year ago or something like that. Speaking of Rich Lambert, I know that he's been messing around with that game on and off. He didn't even realize that it had hit version 1.0. So he was quite keen to give that a go.
Right. Wait, playing through the whole story? Yeah, that is what we're going to try and do. It might fail horribly, but that is what we're trying to do. Solo firm dumplings, I hope. Soup dumplings is also good. Camille, yeah, no, not PvP. Well, then I'm just going to say, like, Resto and Sword and Shield is fine, but if you're just leveling, want to do overland stuff, you're probably better off switching to sort of tanky DPS with a heal, so you can actually get through stuff, because trying to kill stuff with a Resto Staff or a Sword and Shield, Sword and Board, it can take a long time.
Yeah, you'll make the game a little bit easier for yourself. You do you. I love the sound of that in terms of a theme. Winter's Embrace, Bone Tyrant, and Templar Spear. That just sounds like a really fun mashup, doesn't it? Like frost magic, the power of the sun, and the undead, like summoning the bones to protect you and whatnot. So go nuts with it. Do not like abandon your dreams just because we offer a piece of advice. But generally, the way to succeed in ESO is just build for pure maximum damage. I don't mean that you have to have the max damage everywhere. No, but don't build for anything else. You know, build for fun and damage, and that's it. Don't build
it's just
for
going to make the leveling a bit more fun.
Don't build for survivability or anything like that, or self-heal, because, and I'll show you, because obviously if you're in trials, dungeons, that's a little bit different. You need to make sure that you have the group support to be able to run pure squish. And in PvP, obviously completely different. You're probably dependent on no one but yourself. But where can I go in Overworld that's a good demonstration of this? Shit. Let's just go to Craglorn. Alright, so yeah, let's go to one of these delves, which is supposed to be for 4 players. They're not anymore. Like, the power creep has left them way behind. But originally, these were designed for 4 players. And I'm just going to go in there. This setup has no active healing. It's in medium armor. It's got no shield. It's got no heavy armor. It's got nothing. You You might think she's completely helpless. Yeah, just let me show you how stuff in Overland just melts. Like, I do not need to build for any damage. Anything other than damage. Because I'll kill them so quickly, they don't even have a chance to touch me. The knock-on problem that creates is that then combat becomes a little bit too easy. And you might get bored. But that's why they're updating Overland to have a higher difficulty setting. Sometime next year, we think that's coming.
Joinator, I feel like the hardest part about making a new character is coming up with a name. That's so true.
Yeah,
and also, those big streamers always let their staff prepare stuff beforehand to skip the time. Intensive stuff, that feels weird as well. Well, to be honest, when I was doing, when I do demos, cookery demos, I do prep. So, like, if the bread is in the oven for an hour, I have one that's ready. But other than that, like, I always do everything as is, because I think it's more interesting to see it. Also, you know, if I have like a demo that's an hour, I'm gonna try and absolutely cram that hour with things I can make, just to show people, you know, you can do it. You just need to plan it. Range, he has done a great job, but the game has felt a bit stagnant. So some new ideas might be nice. It's so weird coming from in a year where, you know, things like subclassing just dropped. And obviously next year, there's a lot going to be different going into the more seasonal thing rather than chapter drops. But we don't know. We don't know really what that's going to look like. For me, the hardest part is convincing Zos that they have to give a 21st slot. I mean, we have 22 slots. What?
No, 20, right?
Is it 20?
Pretty sure it's 20.
Where did 22 come from then? My brain.
I don't know, man. Zalgaz's Den, what even is this? Oh, this is the Lamia one. I haven't been here in a long time. But you see what I mean? Sorry,
Yeah.
who was it that was asking about Overland? That was...
we weren't really talking... It was Camille just
yeah.
talking about a build. It wasn't necessarily Overland, but yeah. Solo, my method to making name is, since my name is Solo, the character's name starts with Sol. It's not narcissism, I promise. Moose, you get bored if it's too easy, but you also get bored when small, weak enemies take forever to kill when you use terrible setup. That's true.
Yeah.
I only have 9. You can use my 11 free spots. Yeah, well, Gillies was saying, I think Khan said something about having 22 characters. Is that just because I said it and I'm wrong? I thought it's 22. I'm going crazy. Rentek, what event starts tomorrow? Well, tomorrow we've got Ninja Pulse Games Fest. Nearly said 10 Fest. Starting tomorrow. So it's 34 days of non-stop, almost, gaming with daily giveaways. We're going to try and play through the whole storyline in ESO, like everything. Plus a few other games just to slot those in, but mostly just have a lot of fun, do a load of stupid impressions, forfeits, and all sorts.
It's just going to be a party.
Yeah, basically.
We love those. Any excuse to put something on for you guys. We're like that bar down the road from your house, which you keep going to because they keep doing deals where they are absurdly generous with the drinks prices. It may not be the slickest, fanciest place in town, but you know.
Oh, it's 20. Okay, so I'm just talking shit. Love that charge style. Rendex saying, "Oh, cool. Yeah, it's going to be happening right here on Twitch and YouTube." Whoop whoop. Johinator is saying, "What passive healing has that character?" I have Adric Ass Storm Calling.
So there's no
Templar. I can't solo because there is no heal.
There's nothing from Jabs here, but I've got Critical Surge from Storm Calling, and I don't know if I have Reaving Blows slotted. No. But if you want more, you can slot Reaving Blows. I'm just proving how incredibly straightforward everything is in Overland. You don't need to build with like sword and shield to stay alive, and you don't need to build with the resto to heal yourself. Feel free, like I said, if you want to do it that way, do it that way. The only wrong thing to do is to arbitrarily do what someone else tells you. Absolutely. Do not do something because you think I'm telling
Do
you
not
to.
do.
Because yeah, I would never do that. All I would say is if someone has a specific, I want to do this, then I might offer some advice as to like what's gonna work and what isn't, in my experience. But yeah, I mean that's some of the toughest content you're gonna run into in the overworld. Unless you go into veteran dungeons and trials, in which case you should have supports doing the tanking and healing for you, so your job is literally to bring damage and nothing else. So the only place really it's solo arenas and PvP. And even with the power creep we've had recently, even solo arenas you can go in with complete squish and still, you know, with making almost no concessions to armor, survivability, health, sustain, healing. And you can still just cruise
Just
through
kill it before it kills you, basically.
Yeah, you just bring enough smart damage and everything's just a pushover. It's kind of becoming a problem, I would say, with this game, because this game has always suffered with the fact that this weird contrast with, on the one hand, the endgame trials really put you under pressure in a way which is fun. That's what the endgame community wants. In fact, if anything, the score push community has been very dissatisfied with the latest trial because it's quite long and repetitive, but the challenge just isn't there. But at the other end of things, you've got people who are playing the game and just enjoying the world in the way that we all do.
Alex, thank you so much for the follow. That is 130 FOV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Range is saying new expansions world boss harder than Craglorn, right?
What's the newest one? No, I don't think so. Let's have a look.
Rexosaurus trying to get started in ESO. Where is the beginning?
That's a very good question. You will meet a character. In fact, when you start the game, if you make a new character now, you will start in Cold Harbor. Not in this zone, but in the Wailing Prison, which is a separate instance of, you know, somewhere in that zone, and you will be walked through that. But if you made the character, say, in the last few months, and it's still, or, you know, whatever, ages ago, but it's still quite near the beginning, press C. And if you've got a dragon here, you don't have to do what I'm saying, but if it's a dragon, if you're in the Pact, go to Bleak Rock Isle, port to that way shrine, it'll be auto-unlocked for you, and the quest will start there. If you see a lion up here, so your Daggerfall Covenant, you can go over to Strasmkai. I always do a Mr. Mackey impression with this one. Again, port to port hunting. And again, you'll see those quest markers immediately appear. And finally, if you've got an eagle here, that means your Aldmeri Dominion, and you can port to Canathi's Roost down here. That's where things will start. And by the way, if you look at any map, you can open up a zone guide. Once you're in a zone area, click zone guide on the left, and you can just click this button down here. Continue zone story. You can't see that because of the stream team. Crap. But it's there. There's a little button down there which says continue zone story. Right, let's find a world boss. I think the scale of it makes it more difficult, yeah. Well, this is going to be difficult because it's dead. But yeah, I hope that helps Rexsaurus. It's I would recommend just doing it that way, and the starter zone will walk you through. So Bleak Rock will then take you to, for example, Balfoyen, Stonefalls, Desharn, Shadowfen. Is it Rift first or second? I think it's Eastmarch, then the Rift, isn't it? And that's the Ebonheart quest, Ebonheart Pact storyline. Whereas the Aldmeri Dominion will take you from Canathi's Roost to Grotwood, Greenshade, Malabaltor, Reaper's March. Like that. Oh, sorry, Auradon. Duh. Canathi's Roost, Auradon, Grahtwood, Greenshade, Malabator, Reaper's March in order. You don't need to do them in that order, but it makes more sense. It hangs together if it's done like that. And then you could just do the stories after that as they came out. So that would be what? Craglorn, Orsinium, Hughes Bane, Gold Coast, Vardenfell, Clockwork City, Somerset. But again, you don't really need to do it like that. I didn't do them in exact order. It's just I think that is the way that it would make the most sense. Anyway, where's a world boss here in?
Well, hey, I'm just going to share my video, which is the best tips for new players, which was just featured in the ESO's
Hey,
community guide. So I'm just going to share that one.
and a very fine video it is, Maya. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And also, I'm just going to share a link to our Discord. So if you're thinking, oh, I could, I have more questions or just want to find some buddies to team up with, you can ask there anything, anytime. So there we go.
Well, I won't be able to solo it. There are too many people here. But
Rude.
I would be able to solo it otherwise. Maybe I would slot... Well, that's the thing. I have Major Resolve. And like I said, if I needed a little more healing, I could slot Reaving Blows here. When you deal direct damage, you heal for 7% of the damage done. Direct damage on this setup includes jabs, so my spammable, my ult, my bow proc, which also heals me, by the way, and then a couple of upfront hits from other things, but yeah. It's a lot, basically. What was the last thing we killed? Yeah, that last boss fight. %70 of our damage was direct in the last fight. I should maybe go and get a daily, shouldn't I? That would make more sense. Oh,
Yeah.
it's up. I'll just leave it.
Zamu's, wow, can't even kill a dead boss. Now that Rising Wall of Date is announced, I guess it's time to start and complete Solstice Story. Yes. Are you just checking the difficulty? Is that what we're doing? Ah, Rex, welcome on to our Discord. Those were words. I still need to do a Solstice Story. Have you done everything else up to the Solstice Story there, Moose? Do you think in 10 years they'll do another skin that's just stories from the latest 10 or 20? That'd be kind of crazy if they just keep adding that.
How much health does that boss have? So this did 2.5 million. You can't have more than 10 mil, can you? I don't know. Yeah, it's not a great example because there are others there, but generally that's one where you can just push the damage and he'll go in and out straight from one mechanic to the next, and he'll barely even look at you for the entire fight. But world bosses are a weird example.
Nice, Muso. And have you done them properly? Taking it in, or was it more of a bim bam boom? Like some people just sort of run through. Oh, I don't know what happened, but I just wanted to finish the story.
Bish bash bosh.
Bish bash bosh boom. Yeah, Somerset would be cool. A lot of the stories, even just properly, nice.
And that's one of the things that they could do with upcoming, now that they're not tied
Continuation.
Yeah, there could be a season of the Bosma. And there could just be new, awesome stories in Greenshade, Grotwood, Malabaltor, and that year maybe they could do a refresh in all of those zones. I don't know. It's you have to think about it from a product standpoint, which none of us are used to doing with this game. We don't look at it like that. We're the consumers. So we don't flip the script in our heads that often.
If I'm just going to spam through X through like everything, there would be any point. Well, yeah, no, I agree. There wouldn't be any point other than
agree.
people
Yeah.
just want to get the skin. But I think that's, yeah,
But
just do it.
a lot of people do quests like that. They'll do it for the skill point and just so that they've done it. I say a lot. I've known a couple who say that they do this. They skip every bit of dialogue. Hey, Gloomvex, thank you so much. And Cyborg, how do giveaways work here? I've never used Twitch. And we don't have a giveaway going on at the moment. Every channel kind of does it in its own way. We tend to announce a giveaway and then we do it in the next minute. Whereas often people will have a keyword that you have to type at some point during the stream. I think that's probably the most common. But we want to, I don't know, we want to reward people for like taking part. It's a little bit harsh if someone stops by and watches for a couple of hours, then after they leave, we do the giveaway. But yeah. So it will vary from channel to channel, but yeah, Cyborg, that's how we tend to do it. Do you want to do a giveaway randomly, Maya, just to demonstrate? What should we give away?
I've never used Twitch. Welcome to Twitch. Yeah, what should we give away?
And Gloomvex, thank you so much for the support. That is incredible.
Thank you, Gloomvex.
We massively appreciate it. That's 2 out of 10 subs for the day. If anyone else has got a Prime sub kicking around, or they haven't gifted in a while and they're feeling very, very generous, we would certainly not say no. It's not anything we expect or ever take for granted, but it is something that the channel and Ninja Pulse in general, YouTube, Discord, all of it, that's what we need in order to keep growing and doing what we do. Speaking of doing what we do, well, Maya sets up that giveaway.
Yeah, well, what are we giving away? Give it away now. You tell me.
Well,
Hey, Jig Zero, welcome to the channel.
what are the options?
Everything. Ah.
No, seriously, Maya, come on. I wouldn't ask if I knew
Seriously,
the answer.
it's crowns, ESO Plus,
Why don't we give away a month of ESO
Torch
Plus?
Colt.
Oh, that's a good one. Let's start with that. So this is a month of ESO Plus. If you already have ESO Plus, you can still enter, and it will be added so that it'll push your next billing date back by a month. So you will absolutely get all the benefits from it.
It's PC only because that's the only ones we get given. Juicy Point, there is an event tomorrow. Yes, there is. Ninja Pulse Games Fest.
Yeah, just to be clear, it is not an in-game event.
No.
That is coming, but that's in October, not September. But in the run-up to that, we've got...
Hey!
Oh, Haplo, thank you so much for the Prime sub. There we go. Give us Perfected Nalaka.
Jig Zero saw you on YouTube. Nice. All right, so YouTube.
The giveaway doesn't
Today's
work.
giveaway is on Twitch only.
Yeah. Sorry about that. But again, that's fairly standard, isn't it?
I'm your YouTube channel member. Just decided to check out the Twitch part. Oh, thank you so much, Cyborg. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
That you're supporting on both now. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you. I hope you like the stream. It's a little bit different. A bit more free form, but as you can see, we're messing around. Someone suggested earlier, please make a Sork video next, and we're trying to figure out what constitutes a quote-unquote sorcerer in the current subclassing environment. And the closest thing we can come to is
What the hell just
Daedric
happened?
summoning. Wow, King Rexaurus.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated. But we're what? It just suddenly hopped. You see that? Stream Elements just suddenly going crazy. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the subs. I thought Khan was going to say, "I hope you like the scream." All right. So let's do a giveaway for ESO Plus. PC only, sorry, and the giveaway currently is on Twitch only as well. But yeah, let's do that one. So you guys just need to guess a random number. Hang on, what's that? The website has 2 different dates for the Writhing Wall event. October is listed in the article, but the banner has it starting in September. It is October. It is definitely October. And which website? Sorry, I mean, I'm guessing you mean ESO website? I've seen once they did say that it somewhere it did pop up as August. I know that's true. But I don't think they've ever said it was going to be September. And they just posted the September survival guide, and it doesn't say anything about the wall dropping. It does say that there will be a preview stream of Update 48, but not the wall actually dropping. Yeah, Steam, it works absolutely fine. It's just PC. That's the only criteria. So yeah, Wizard of Book, I'm wondering whether you mean... Oh, the banner. Oh, I don't know then. Feel free to share the link. I'll have a peek. But yeah, let's do that giveaway. It's going to be a random number, so I'm just going to set the range, and you guys just need to spam Twitch chat. Again, it is Twitch only. Just spam Twitch chat with the numbers, and whoever guesses it first gets a month of ESO Plus. And it's going to be between 1 and 69. Let's go! Oh, Mark, thank you so much for gifting all those amazing subs. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, get those numbers spamming. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, Joinator 1, congratulations. That was quick.
That was fast. Very impressive.
You input the code, even if you have a ESO Plus already running, it will just add it onto the next one. So it will technically, if you have it for a year, it will just put it on the end, and then it will renew a month later. That's all. So it doesn't matter. Thank you so much, Mark, and
Wow, thank you. And congrats, Johanita. Amazing. There we go. Almost 141. So yeah, slightly better with advancing Yukita. You could also use Highland Sentinel.
Ashland Steelheart, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hey, Raise Lord. Nice. All right, I'm going to send you a whisper there. If you can just make sure that you can see it, just respond to that, and then I can send you the code. Yes, congratulations.
Oh crap, I didn't even check the CP. No, it's correct.
First ever giveaway to our nice.
Nice one. Testing my plow build for a VHRC score push tomorrow. Wow. So you're just like full like score pushes in world record as leaderboard score push. Either way. So I'm guessing you're going full single target damage and then beam, 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 beam. Radiant oppression. Pull the fucking trigger till it goes click.
Alright, just sending the code your way.
Well, thank you, Maya, for doing that while I was playing around with this. I don't know.
So I think you might have to go and log into the website, so Elder Scrolls Online, and put it there or under redeem codes, not Steam. So yeah, that's it. Wizard of Books, yeah, my best. Sorry, I think I was seeing something about Undaunted and thought it was about the Writhing Wall. Yeah, I mean, there is a preview next month.
Oh, no need to apologise.
But yeah, absolutely.
It's all fine. Yeah. It's not like you told everyone, no, you're all wrong, it's happening here. You
You're
just
all
said,
idiot.
yeah,
No.
you just queried it. That's exactly the sensible thing to do. Yeah, when we all go around proclaiming that our interpretation of things is the only and correct one, then that's when we run into
Zethog.
trouble.
Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, apologize. Kneel and beg for forgiveness. Yeah.
I don't think I can realistically put that out there. I don't know. That just doesn't do it for me. 140k? 141? So what else can we do with Sork?
Knork.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad the code worked. You never know. But you're welcome.
We could try building around physical damage instead, because puncturing sweep is not shock damage, but biting jabs is physical damage. So if we do the same thing, but make it a stam sork, but then again the pets won't benefit. That's a storm calling passive, isn't it? Yeah. What do you guys think is the more sorky? And Maya, question to you as well. What would make us less of a sork? Dropping Daedric Summoning or Storm Calling? Like, we're not really using anything from Storm Calling
I was
except
going to
Hurricane.
say Storm Calling, yeah.
Daedric Summoning, the Pet Sork, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So what could we grab instead? A Hype Train success. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Raves Lord. Where is the random fact of the day? Because definitely missed it.
I got it.
The first
Oh, the
one.
first one, I see. Hello, dog. Oh, the dog just wandered in and yawned.
Hello. Hello. No, I definitely missed it.
Random fact
Raves
of the
Lord.
day 2. Toyota Motor Corporation was founded after operating as a division of Toyota Automatic Looms for 6 years. That's amazing. Interesting. And then likes to blade catch. Can get that DPS off 4 casts of crystal frags. Yeah, but I'm not running frags. Do you want to see a frags build? Ugh.
Random fact of the day. Saturn's moon, Enceladus, it sounds like enchilada, was discovered by William Herschel in 1789. Nice. Oh, Jonata gifting a sub. Thank you so much. And that got us to 10 subs, which is our daily goal. Thank you so much. Look at that.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. And Brett, good luck. Leaderboard probably. We shall see. I love the slight, yeah, well, we may get a world record. Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
I wonder what the world record is for. Let me look it up.
What's ass right now? Is it under a minute?
Asylum, yeah. It's under a minute.
Yes.
Let me just
Fucking
check
hell.
Lucht's trusty list.
It's crazy. Crazy.
World records. VHLC Genesis did it in 5 minutes 40. There we go, Brett. 5 minutes 40. VHRC Veteran Hard Mode. That's the one to beat.
What? Like, it takes me 5 minutes just to run up the bridge.
I know, like a minute of that is just entering combat. 5 minutes 40 is sick.
That's insane.
But those guys are optimizing everything. Every possible second they can shave off, they will take it.
Crazy, though. Absolutely crazy.
Oh, thanks, Joanator. One hand washes the other around here. That's very kind of you to say so. And by all means, guys, let us know what it is you want to see on the YouTube, on the website as well. Written guides are coming, but a ton of requests for those. I intended to do them anyway, absolutely, but yeah. Should we try getting rid of Daedric Summoning and running frags instead?
Yeah. Brett saying it. Damn, that's crazy. I'll need a Ring of the Wild Hunt pre-buff setup. Yeah.
It's wild, isn't it?
Likes to play clutch. I can't not use frags on Sork. I'm even putting them on my new bow build I'm creating tonight.
The thing is, yeah, I totally understand it. I love frags. I think it's well designed. It's one of the coolest, best single target spammables around. It's great. but the passives are absolute trash for damage. For damage. You know, and this is the thing. Before subclassing, nobody would have looked at these passives and thought, well, they suck. But now that we can choose, you know, it's like an investment. You know, you only get 3 sets of passives. As a damage dealer, do you really want this? Reduce the cost of your non-combat. Yeah, okay. So reduce cost and everything but ult. That's actually not too bad. Blood magic. You heal. A free heal. Great. But then they've changed it now, as of this patch, so that your max resource is increased. That should help a little bit. And after blocking something, your next cast is cheaper. Much cheaper, but still, who cares? And when you cast Dark Magic, you grant Minor Prophecy. You know, that's handy. But, like, these are not things that we go out looking for. Kind of frustrating that that's the way of it. Do we want to keep Adric's Spear? I'm thinking no.
I remember Starling proc first time clears, the fight was being like 15 minutes, yeah. And Raveslord, a build with the most underrated skills? Hey, Greykirk.
With the most underrated skills. That's a fun one. I think Power of the Light is super underrated. Probably because everyone piles into... In fact, everything in Dawn's Wrath that we use is super underrated because we all come here for Radiant Oppression. But we don't actually realize Prism, Power of the Light work beautifully together. Solar Barrage is just amazing. And the damage per cast on Vampire's Bane is absolutely bonkers bananas.
Hey, Mary's Jonator. Do you know Skinny Cheeks? Yeah, I think I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's a friend.
He has like a CMX reports page which gives you build ideas.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that for your website, or is it already in the work?
Oh, we have that on Discord. And that way it's not just us. Like, we'll post stuff there, everyone will just pile in. But yeah, you're absolutely right, it's a great idea. I've even looked at it. I don't think I saw anything new, but that's just because I'm on, like, 3 Discords that already do this kind of thing. And I think most of them are his. And that is something else, you know, seeing relative performance, because it might be that, you know, player A posts in the Ninja Balls Discord, they got 135k with this setup, and someone else looks at it and think, oh, that looks kind of juicy, and they see someone else getting 150k with something. But actually, it might just be that second player had better gear, or is just a bit more polished. They've been playing the game for longer, so the results aren't as what's the word? They're not sort of reliable in terms of what they seem to represent. You need that underlying consistency. But I had noticed that, and that's the thing that we could definitely look at. I wonder if it's just worth me running... Should I bother with Carve? I kind of want to keep the rotation simple. Imagine a setup where we can run... Tri-stat potions. That'd be handy, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir.
Let's just try this for now. What the hey? We don't have any good ults. Fucking sucks. That's the one thing about Sork. I want Daedric summoning for the Atro. Feels so weird not to have the Atro. Ooh, I'm starting to rethink this decision. What do you guys think? Should we drop Dawn's Wrath and go Assassination instead? Yeah, I think I'll maybe I'll come back to this idea, but I think I'll go Assassination. There is something to be said for a very, very simple rotation. Let's go with the Magicka one. And just hope that we can get away with the Stam. anything else worth putting on the back bar? What do you think, Maya?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm definitely going to run Tideborne with this. It should be absolutely ridiculous. And null arc of jewelry. Alright, let's give this a go. Rotation's going to be pretty similar, actually. I'm a bit worried about the mag. Actually, it could run out. Yeah, maybe after this there'll be enough testing. Zdenia's thrown us down a deep enough rabbit hole, I think. Maybe go and
Jed
do
is
some...
saying, yeah, why do you put Nalaka on front bar and Tideborne on body?
Because then Tideborne is always active. Whereas this, you kind of want it to go off when you're on your front bar. Watch my, look at my weapon damage. 4571, if I swap back to my front bar. It's actually higher on the back bar, that's a bad example. But the critical, it's much more likely to crit if I'm on my front bar than on the back. It's a small thing, but it's better. It's just about choosing which 5 and 4 piece are you happy to skip when you go to the back bar. Obviously, the offensive penetration bonus of Tideborne is completely wasted here. So if anything, Tideborne underperforms on the dummy. Remember that. Despite the crazy numbers that you're able to get with it. Whereas this, you kind of want to be back there without that going off. Then you can go back to the front bar, then it goes off, it will crit more. It just, in my testing, that's how it's always, that's how it tracks, how it pans out. Okay. And I'm immediately looking for Daedric Prey to try and cast it. This is going to be difficult. I'm weaving too fast, apparently.
That's usually me, just like spamming way too fast. So he's saying, Shnax is saying, oh, by the way, I really like that the new dungeons give us some actually cool titles. I haven't really looked. No title will ever beat Berkmeyer Prepper. I want a mountain goat.
We looked through them on Sunday. And I think we all came to the opposite conclusion. There's one title that is pretty cool. I can't remember which one it is. What is with my weaving? Something's up with that, but the single target damage is okay, but it's like, it's got nothing else. And the sustain isn't very good. It might be better off with Relentless Focus. Merciless is slightly stronger, but give it one more go.
What's your #1 gold making method? Play the game?
Yeah. That's literally it. The game gives you so much gold. Just do dungeons and trials and do your writs if you have time each day. That's it. I don't. And then sell stuff that you don't need. You pick up so much, not just gold, but so
Stuff to
many
sell, yeah.
materials that you can sell. Motifs, things like that. Okay. Oh my goodness. So this is, whoever was asking earlier, how do you get used to a new rotation? That's how. You fluff it up a few times.
You make fluffsies.
Yeah, but this is literally a rotation I've never seen or used before, which is how I know it's not going to be very good. Because I'm using things that haven't really been changed in Update 47, so if they were really good, we would have known about them from last patch. However, I did neglect to use food. That'll help. Nah, it's not that good.
Yeah, Johnny is saying, I feel like making gold armor is burning my bank. And Moose is saying, don't spend it where you don't need it. Yeah, it's like when people look at builds and see perfected trial or something gear. What else, obviously? I say, yeah, I must go and get it, but I can't do it. Or I must go and get that monster set, but I have no chance in the dungeon. I don't have the damage. I don't have... Then you don't need it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just simple as that. So yeah, don't stress too much.
Nah, this is rubbish. Not going to work.
Hey, Energy, thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow. I think we'll maybe try the power of the light thing instead. I'm just curious. No one has asked to do a Sork base. The thing is, ultimately the way to make a lot of these builds really performant is enable them to be make the sustain good enough so they can run the banner. You know, in the case of Magsork, that would be using Blast Bones or Power of the Light or something like that. I'm going to go with Power of the Light. But yeah, the fact is, frags is just gimping our damage in a pretty major way.
Testing on PTS is easier than testing on live service sometimes. It's if you're in the States, then definitely, and it's just easier to. But yeah, with the lag, like if you're in EU, yeah, it's very annoying. Or it can be.
It's worse during actual gameplay, though, isn't it? That's when it really sucks major. Let's go Portal. We can still keep that one. Problem is we have
that one.
We have no good ults now. I hate that. We'll see. I have no idea whether this is going to be good. It's going to feel more like a Magpla than a Magsork. Cheaper to test on PTS. Oh, I'm not really spending anything except the gold to respec. That's, you know, 1,500 each time. That's not too bad. But yeah, if you want to print a load of sets not knowing if they're going to be useful or not, then yeah, that's a huge pain in the butt. But then, yeah, a lot of people do log on to PTS to do that. Like I have a friend who does that with his PvP setups.
Yeah, yeah. It definitely makes things easier, yeah. I mean, if you have everything on the live server, then hey, you know. I think my full plow was better than what I've been trying to mix it up with.
When you need a bar swap, Frags just does not want to proc. I'm not sure whether it's the streaming or what, but loads of my light attacks just aren't going off. Weird. Yeah, this is trash. Absolute trash. This does not work at all. Yeah, so frags, it's going to be difficult to make it work. It's just not good enough. There's not enough. Like we lose so much by picking this skill line. You know, to have none of these abilities are remotely useful. None of the passives are that good. Kind of sucks. Is that working as well? Let's have a look. So I'm at 38. Yeah, no, it is working. 41.5k Magicka. That's insane. Alright, Maya, do you want to go and do some Infinite Archive for a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get it done.
Let me log in.
As always, guys, we're only a week and a half into a new patch. If you've got any questions about Update 47, that's literally what we're here for. Whether it's like optimization, just ideas, tips, whatever. We're not going to tell you how to play the game. We're just going to try and help you have a bit more fun, get more clears. Nobody has more fun by getting fewer clears. Like, it just doesn't happen.
How do you cast your spells so fast? Yeah, just once a second. That's it.
Yeah, everything has a 1 second cooldown. So everything can be pressed once a second. Like if you tap your finger on the table, if you put on the song Mustang Sally on YouTube, Mustang Sally, you know, and then tap your foot to that, that's once a second. That is not fast. Mustang Sally, my babe. Sorry. That's a great song. And it happens to have, I think, 59 beats per minute, which is perfect. So it's almost exactly once per second. So if people are like new to the game and they haven't got, their muscle memory just has no frame of reference for casting an ability every second. Mustang Sally. There we go. Merit, I'd like to ask for a suggestion. I have a Stamina Warden and the race has always been a Wood Elf. In the past, I used to have a Bobo build, but now I'm using mostly handed weapons. Is that two-handed? Or just anything handed. Sometimes also staves if it's PvP. I know there are better classes for damage, but I do like my Wood Elf. Should I change it anyway? Does it make a huge difference? No. And there are ways that you can make it, like what I was just saying with this ability here, the banner. That is a way for you to weaponize your Wood Elf, because one of the things that the Bosma has, for those who don't know, I'm just going to bring up the racial passives here. Da, 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 da. UESP.net, by the way, the absolute best source of information for Elder Scrolls. You won't get builds or anything like that. Nothing, no opinions or anything. It's just a database. So, Wood Elf. You get 2k max stam and quite a lot of recovery. You know, people think of Breton, Khajiit as sort of the recovery classes. But, Bosma has a shit ton. You also get free pen, which again can be weaponized to a degree. But that extra sustain means that you can, by the way, quick reminder, Ninja Balls Games Fest starting tomorrow, Friday, August 29th, running for 34 days. Do not miss it. Anyway, back to the game.
"34 days of silliness" sounds wonderful.
It does, doesn't it? It's going to be killer. So, yeah, previously that just kind of... What are you going to do? It allows you to run...
What are you going to do?
Rotations that other classes struggle to sustain. But sustain in recent years has been quite easy. Now that the banner is so desirable, but it's very, very tough to sustain, maybe... There's Maya. Maybe you can find yourself a rotation that lets you sustain the banner. Whereas a non-Wood Elf would struggle. Does that make sense? So I'd try to find a setup which uses the banner. And go from there.
When passing, do you let dots fall off after 15 or 10%? I used to always try to have them recast red before 15.
Well, it depends how long you've actually got left. It's not really about the percentage. It's about how many seconds the target has left. And you'll be able to eyeball that once you've done the fight a couple of times. But yeah, you've got the right idea. Exactly. Don't recast stuff where most of the damage it will deal is going to happen after the target is dead.
Thank you so much for the help. Well, you're welcome, even though I didn't help. Khan did, but you know. The Schnacks, the movement speed bonus counts for Cavalier's charge, doesn't it?
That's also a good point. Yeah, I would have thought so, yeah.
You coming?
I am.
You come.
I just relogged to this character, so I need a moment. I just changed setups, need to get passives. Potions, sorry.
Now let's go.
But yeah, we're hopping into Infinite Archive. Please don't ask for the build. Neither of us are using one. We're just mucking around. What am I making? Bugloss, Columbine, Mountain Flower. Oh, I have lots in the bank. What the hell? Okay.
Okay.
Have I got everything I need? Yeah, screw it. Porting to you, Maya. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
This is all for the defeat 2 cycle bosses in the Infinite Archive daily endeavor. You don't need a buddy to do it. You can easily do first 2 bosses, but we'll probably go past that and just keep going because it's fun in the archive. Ain't that the truth?
We're not doing a big stream today. I'm just gonna say that, just
Yeah.
because of what's happening tomorrow, and we just got some exciting stuff that we need to unpack and film.
Yeah, we
I'm
did.
just gonna
That's
leave it
true.
at that.
Right, have you got your Marauder quest
Yes.
or whatever?
Well, I keep not turning them in like an absolute muppet.
Well, then let's remember today.
Yes.
Let's do it. In a week, I can re-roll visions. All right, we're gonna have to flex on Moose. Re-roll our visions on stream right here.
Yeah.
I have a,
Sorry,
a sheaf
I
of
am
pages.
not sheaf of pages. That one weird.
Man, you fall all the way down before dying. I don't think I ever knew that.
Ooh.
You ready?
I'm not. Where did you fall off from? I think I lost it.
I'm inside.
Can you get started, and I'll have to come and
Yeah.
join you in a minute. But
Out
can
of
you
it.
just?
Maya
walk
was
over-
waiting for me. Pro tip if you're by yourself, never miss an opportunity to line of sight them a little bit. Especially on an Arcanist where you don't need them bunched, you just need them in a line. It does feel a bit bad having to flail twice. I don't know. It does nothing to make Arcanist more interesting. Absolutely nothing. But it makes it weaker. Like worse. So it's just a downgrade in every way. I agree that the sort of one button beam build is a little bit stupid. But I really don't think having to flail twice fixes that. It's just another button we were already pressing.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Again, line of sight, and they should stack pretty nicely here.
I'm gonna come and ruin it.
Too late.
There's a book.
Moose, what's the build? Wizard of Book. For classes, I tend towards a sorcerer, since I like soloing everything. The Wandering World bosses are interesting to solo. Haven't had as much success with the Necro doing that. Oh, really? Necro has crazy
there's
survivability. Zdenya.
You started us off on a rabbit hole.
How long have you been here, Zdenya? Did you, like, drop the Sork comment and then leave? Because, I kid you not, until about 5 minutes ago, from the time you made that comment until about 5 minutes ago, I've been doing nothing but testing sorcerers.
Yeah, I actually did. Wow.
It's hilarious. And I
Just came home again.
I was talking to you the whole time. I was talking to chat as well. We realized after 20 minutes you probably weren't there anymore. But we were saying, you know, what is it that makes a Sork? So here we
That
go.
was just fornication. Ooh, reroll.
Don't re-roll if you get a good one. It's just not worth
Yeah,
it.
but I didn't.
And never re-roll more than maybe twice, I would say.
Focused efforts, baby.
Scorching strikes, baby. Yeah, no worries, Ten, no problem at all. But we were asking what makes a Sork. I tried several crystal frag setups. It sucks. Dark magic sucks. Like, for fun and for theme, obviously it's fine. But it is so not competitive when it comes to damage, power. So it's dark magic is pretty much out of the question. So then it becomes, you know, what defines the Sork? Is it Storm Calling or is it Daedric Summoning? Or does it have to be both?
Everything feels a bit sluggish.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Are we gonna be goats? Are we gonna be watchers? Are we gonna be... Oh, this bitch.
3, 2, 1.
No, I'm not
go.
going. Nope.
No, seriously. Now she ran out of my ult. God damn it.
What to do with me? I didn't taunt her or anything.
No, but because you refused to come.
Stop it. It's just she's such a noosey bum.
I'm not gonna skip. Just keep them away from her.
What do they do to her?
She heals them. She shields them.
Oh.
Is
Why
that
does that
circle?
matter?
Then they don't die.
Oh. Oh, I see. I mean, I like playing with them. Although... Ouch. No! 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 No!
Maybe you could play with this one as well?
Oh, I missed this one. Sorry.
Yeah, she puts down Arcanist Domain and it heals them, or makes them take much less damage. Yes, then you're saying I run a Sork with, or a Sorv, with Storm Calling, Adric Ass. You got an Adric Ass?
Ooh! Is this spiky?
By Julianos. By the cheeks of Kinnereth. That's like the exclamations Ron
yeah.
Burgundy makes in Anchorman. Odin's Raven. I'm hiding. Just gonna let Tempest kill them all. So good. If they could balance it enough that pure class was good enough, I would probably go back. Really? Ah. As it is now, I feel like I have numerous characters with pretty much the same setup, which feels kind of ridiculous. That is the problem.
Rebel Soul, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in.
8 Puppies and I very much made this argument on PTS. And I won't name any names, but we were shouted down by a couple of people who thought we might be mistaken. I think time has proved us exactly right. Skinny Cheeks said the same thing. We were making the point that, and this is like week 3 of PTS for update 46, not 47, but way back, so a few months ago, and we were saying, look, this is all fine. It looks cool, but ideally these are the things ZOS can fix ASAP, maybe even before subclassing goes live, because although it looks like more variety on paper, that's not what's going to happen. We've seen this in the past. Hybridization did it already. More potential variety, more choice, it often results in actually more homogeneity across the spectrum of players, especially those who are doing group content and building for damage, tanking, healing, whatever. In PvP, there are more ways to slice and dice it. It's a little bit less siloed. But yeah, lo and behold, we've all ended up running in update 46. It was like everyone, Herald of the Tome and Assassination, and then with one of 3 skill lines. Generally, in fact, one of 2. So yeah, crazy. And we've had people on our Discord making the same argument for a while, saying like 8 different setups that all use Herald of the Tome and Assassination, but then just substitute out the 3rd skill line. That's not variety, ladies and gentlemen. No. And I completely agree. But yeah, how's it going, Rebel Soul? So Zdenia, Storm Calling, Adric, and Assassination. So Storm Calling is the one for you. Well, that gives you the most options to play with. The Adric summoning is not bad. You can make it work pretty well, actually.
I recognize this one.
And Moose, only learned this week in the side room with the 6 buttons, and you have to press them all. You can activate them more than once, as long as you don't actually run. Yes. And you guys taught me that when you're solo, just press them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you run quickly enough, you won't get penalized. Which is ridiculous. Alright, Maya, I'm ready.
Two secs.
What's Maya working on, I wonder? She's very busy back there.
Sorry.
But yeah, welcome on in. If you just joined us, you're watching Ninja Pulls. Happy Thursday. We've got a huge month-long series of streams coming up starting tomorrow. Ninja Pulls Games Fest, we're calling it. It's really, you know, September. Let's go, Maya.
He's crafting a tickle guard.
All right, Maya. So you keep you waiting for like 10 fucking minutes, then you don't even give me a countdown. What's up? What are you actually working on? Because I can tell you're doing something important. Are you able to tell us what it is?
Yeah, no, it's just making sure that for the sponsor stream we're all ready and tickety boo tomorrow for next week. That's all.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Didn't. Fine. Fuck it. Let's do one more. Hang on. Didn't I just get Ferocious Strikes? You shouldn't be able to get the same one that you just got. Nah, whatever. But yeah, that's the reroll. That's the new thing.
Aww.
Definitely nice to have it, but I wouldn't suggest overusing it. Unless you're in a position like I am and there's not really anything for you to use your archival fortunes on. Oh, I didn't even see the
still a
Gua.
little shit.
Yeah. Brother Soul, Storm Calling, Adric Spear, Assassination. Yeah. Sounds about right. I think that's exactly what I'm using on my Nightblade for just overland messing around. Nice Tempest you got there, Maya.
Well, I always keep him, especially in the early arcs, and then we get to the third one, it's like, should have just plonked it.
But hang on, that's a verse, not a vision, right?
Oh, that's just this Tempest that he summoned.
Yeah, so it's a verse.
Yeah, so it
Yeah.
goes away. Might as well just drop it.
Our work is always satisfactory.
Oh, I see, so you
and
try to
therefore
save it for
it's
wave 3.
reward.
Yeah, I don't normally do that. Sometimes you might even get it back.
That's what I was hoping.
Yeah.
It just came back just before we kill it. It didn't really, yeah. All right. You ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Scamp. Oh no. It's just him spawning in his little totems. I thought that was
Aw.
a scamp.
Tellurium! You're dead.
Was that a Team America?
Yeah?
Calurian! Fuck yeah! Coming again to see the...
Keeping the malignity
What's he
from
coming again to
destroying
do?
everything is important too.
Man, these suck. Let's summon our little pets. Moose, yay! Dungeon-related golden pursuit soon. Gotta get my popcorn ready for that. Hey, OP! How's it going?
Where are you getting that moose?
You feeling overpowered?
OP.
Or was that a reference to the character from Sons of Anarchy? I never finished that show. I watched like season 1 and a bit of season 2. I was quite enjoying it. Anyone else watch Sons of Anarchy?
No.
Yeah, get my popcorn ready because of all the crying about being forced into group content. No one's forcing you to do a damn thing. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You don't want to do the pursuits, don't get the golden stuff. Simple. If you do want the golden stuff, do the pursuits. Them's the rules. It ain't hard.
Yeah, just if the pursuits were always exactly the same, then loads of people would be like, hang on, can't you just make them like something different? Ever? You know?
I mean, you've only got to use your head for like a few moments to
But it hurts.
conclude that one of the points of this system is to coax us into things that we might not always do, such as
Yeah.
PvP trials, dungeons, Tales of Tribute.
Oh, if they give us Tales of Tribute. Nah. Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Don't forget to make your choice before traveling to the next wing of the archive.
Feel? Feed? What are we feeding? Right. I'm so sorry. You shall see if I do survive. Oh, is that my butcher coming right towards me? Yes. Ships. Oh, for Pete's sake. Stupid butcher. This butcher. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You'll carve me up. Yeah, yeah. Are you muted?
2 new ones should be respawning, yeah. Khan is the goat. Thanks. It's all about zooming in and bunny hopping when you're doing the goat.
Shit, how long has Khan been muted?
Oh, like a minute.
Oh. It's funny, I actually have my earbud in, but because I can hear you in the room, I...
Look out, man. You got 2 of them on you now.
Khan is a goat. Well, can you kill one, please?
No, because I'm dead. My
Oh,
ult
shit.
wouldn't go off. I've had that a
I
couple
hate
of...
when that happens.
I had a couple of times in here. I'm spamming it while looking at him. And, nothing. It worked out. It may be because I zoomed in.
How dare you!
How dare you?
Mika Hage, have you tried Dark Templar with Necro Class Mastery instead?
That sounds like a great idea. Where'd you hear about that?
I can run as long as you can, goat!
Yes, I did. It's in the video. I tried it with the Templar class mastery, Nightblade class mastery, and Necro class mastery. So all 3 classes that were being used as part of the build.
Oh, the Khan is the goat. Khan is a goat. Now a dead goat.
That's a dead-ass goat. Can you actually die to this? No. It's a snare and nothing else.
Goat, goat. Okay. Where's mine? There we go. That was a...
Yeah, so Mika, it was, I can't remember off the top of my head, but they were all around 151k. They were pretty similar. Templar got a little bit higher. Nightblade was a little bit behind because that class mastery does nothing, basically, most of the time. Gives you a little bit of extra sustain, and the whole point of that build is that you don't need it. So Templar and Necro are pretty close. I got better results with Templar, but they were close enough, you know, like 1 to 2% difference, that it might just be good crits, that kind of thing.
Hey, Beloda. Hi. Archive really loves me. Got triple fortunes in bonus portals today.
I don't even look at what fortunes I'm getting.
I mean,
I don't know how you notice. But awesome, I'm happy for you. Delighted, in fact. What did I get in the last one?
Oh, you bastard. Come here.
I don't think I've got any fortunes in there. Or I guess,
Is that even possible? Don't you always get them?
oh no, I got 440. But that's the regular amount. Is there like one guy left? Yeah. Just running around the entire room looking for him.
This is salvageable.
Shouldn't be difficult to clean.
Oh, so that is double apparently. I don't even know. Like you can't do anything good with them anymore anyway, or at least I can't. I've done all the good stuff with them.
You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, let's go. Cooking Carlos. Woo, house is clean. I feel good. Mission accomplished. Ah, that's always nice. You die, Valerio.
Let me just grab this fragment. Nothing to see here.
I'm delighted. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No. Okay.
So Moose, have you figured out how Fortune's drops work? Friend and I keep getting different amounts in our duo runs. I'm getting double what they get usually, maybe once every 20th time. They get double what I get instead. Weird. And welcome back, Cooking Koalas. Not bad in under 3 hours. I like it. Mission accomplished.
Productivity. Sounds good.
Yeah, it does. Need some of that. It's just a bug in our favor.
We should maybe like compare after a room, see what we get.
I don't even know when you get fortunes and what for.
At the end, right? When you loot, they're in there.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's never been anything I've paid attention to, so I'm probably not going to start now.
No, I just meant literally one room, pick a room, and then check. You look, I look. That's it.
I've 250,000 archival fortunes, and nothing I can think to spend them on. Now that provisioning sack has been nerfed.
Boss chest, side room. Yeah, well, next boss, let's just have a quick look.
I guess it's still worth it, right? It's just nowhere near as lucrative as it used to be.
They make your fights more
I missed it. What happens tomorrow? So tomorrow is the Ninja Pulse Games Fest.
Ninja Pulse Games Fest?
Ninja Pulse Games Fest.
Yeah, it's just us streaming every day that we can. So hopefully every day in September. Twitch has a big event called September every year, where subs are cheaper. So the idea is, you know, you buy more subs, or you'll buy more subs in advance, like 3-month, 6-month subscriptions to your favorite streamers during that month, and help support them and like pledge a level of support throughout the first half of the coming year. However, we thought we would spice things up a bit and put on a crazy show every day of that month to sort of give a little bit back, assuming that you guys will actually support. I think it's a fairly safe assumption. We've had a lovely few months with this community, and yeah, we just want to keep giving something back. And it's going to be fun, right? We get to play old games we haven't done before, like System Shock 1 and 2.
We'll still do predominantly ESO, but have a little
That's cool.
forays into other stuff. And then let's see how many fortunes you got. And hey, look, how's it going?
Hey, shit.
Hey. So I guess it's in the minimum chest. I got 440.
660.
So I'm getting less for some reason. Cool. Good to know.
Hey, let's summon our little pets.
I turned the volume down to listen to something on YouTube about No Man's Sky, and at that moment it sounded like Maya just said Intercourse Games Fest. At which point I raised the volume again to hear her repeat Ninja Pulse Games Fest. I mean, you never know.
Rebel Soul, having fun with Winter's Embrace, Storm Calling, and Assassination. Sounds alright to me. How's it going, Looked? You had a nice week so far? Hope so. Everybody give it up for Looked if you like to see this game being broken and taught a lesson it will never forget. This is the this is the guy whose streams you wanna catch. Major ESO nerd in the best possible way. Yeah, and frankly intimidating level of knowledge. But he's not intimidating about it, he's actually cool. So don't let that put you off. Weakest sales pitch ever, sorry man.
Lol, given how many games that have companion romances, that could be a thing.
I don't think we'll be playing anything like that. Although,
Crazy hype up, how much do I owe you?
yeah, right? Oh, go and check out this guy. He like streams and stuff. Yeah, anyway. I did get an email from Good Old Games, you know, like one of those promotional ones. I think I unsubbed to it based on this. And it said, oh, your unique offer expires soon. Yeah, the unique one you sent to the other 3 million people. And it was for a game called Subverse. And it was quite a you know, every now and again you click through and think, all right, what kind of reduction are we talking? What kind of saving? It looked like an interesting game based on the artwork. Then I saw boobs, and I was like, okay. Then I saw more boobs and a lot more boobs. I was like, okay, it's definitely that kind of game. It's not a game with boobs, it is boobs with a game like wrapped around it.
Boobs?
Yeah. I think it was some sort of space opera, but basically the objective was to unlock various sex scenes. And I was just like, dude, there are places I can go for that. On the internet or otherwise. Why? I don't need Good Old Games sending me discounts for a game like this.
This one again.
Let's go.
You come to challenge me. I'm flat.
Hey, she actually stands in my ult this time. Thank you, Maya.
Feels like a pretty solid to get me there, but yeah. But we like boobs. Places like where, Khan? Tell us so we can avoid such filth.
Ain't nobody here who needs to hear any of that. In any sense of the word. You all know.
I mean, I know. Ooh, what's that?
Can you come and bash her?
Well, you don't want me to bring them in, so no, I'm not that close. And he's buggered off. Come here, you mother skunker.
They're just dying.
Hey, hey, hey. Oh, no.
You mother skunker, that's a new one.
Yeah.
What even is that?
I don't know.
What was that?
Yeah, this fight is stupid.
Yeah, boobs were in, yeah. God, I hate this fight. It's not the best, is it? It's not particularly interesting. She's just a bit annoying. You ready?
Yeah.
Then on you.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh my god, fire. Seriously?
Now I'm just thinking of the Lucht's house that we were in the other day, where you could see the entire column of that tremor scale proc underneath the ground. Ooh. This has not been the worst run, has it? In terms of visions for either of us. Actually, pretty good. Haven't had a marauder yet, though.
Do you have a marauder thingy?
I got the marauder quest, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just stay here. Hey, all I had to do was ask.
Hello.
Hello, Hellcarax. Any idea how fucking busy I am?
And how dead you are.
Yeah, he did. I got 660 fortunes from him as well, which apparently
Oh,
is
so you're
too
literally
much.
getting twice as much as
What did you get there?
than I am. 330.
Sweet.
How is that sweet? What the fuck is that?
Well, this is what Balorda and Moose are saying.
I know,
They're
I
baffled
know,
that
but
their
what is
friends
that?
aren't getting the same amount as they are.
What the fuck is that? Seriously? who have you guys made a deal with? What is this?
Way to deal with Gina. She loves me. Not in that way.
What's the difference between your accounts and characters?
This,
No, we don't know why it's happening.
this character is an Arcanist called Arcanist. My account is the Khan, and it's no class in particular. Like, there are 20 characters on that account. Does that make sense? But yeah, for some people, there might as well be no difference because they've got one character and it's the
No, we
same.
both have exactly the same ESO plus, content pass, all of that. Goat
Oh,
plus.
right, yeah, sorry. Now the question makes more sense. There's nothing to do with that. Apparently, it seems to be a bug. So if you find that it's benefiting you disproportionately, maybe do a whole bunch of Infinite Archive this patch.
Well, I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Done with this place.
Let me check real quick. I might know. I was going to say, since it's looked asking, chances are. Okay.
Well, there could be an achievement or a bonus thing somewhere.
Yeah.
Hang
Wait.
on. Wait. I just spotted. I've got a quest for Sanity's Edge, which is uncompleted, so delete that. Yeah, ready.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
We haven't had a... there we go.
There
I
he
just
is.
had to ask.
Again. That's fun. It's almost like Finn with his,
Magic
marauder
button. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is that fragment? Aha! Don't worry, I have it.
Man, the voiceovers in here are
Safe with me.
absolutely ridiculous.
So, what event is starting tomorrow? Can't you want to take that one?
Yeah, Robinson. This is Ninja Paul's Games Fest. Oh, Maya's not going to do it. I thought we were going to do the call.
Jabal's Games Fest?
Ninja Paul's Games Fest. Basically, September starts tomorrow. That's a Twitch thing where subs are reduced and streamers are encouraged to grub for subs even more than usual. And, everybody wins. We hopefully get more. You guys get more for less. More bang for your buck. But, yeah, just... We thought rather than just calling it September, we'd actually do something not too dissimilar from what we normally do, but more than what we normally do. So it's just us doing a load of ESO like we normally would, but we're also playing a ton of other games. We're going to do every story in the Elder Scrolls Online, every single zone story. There are still some that I've never done. We're going to play at least 34 other games throughout the month. And we're going to play every other Elder Scrolls game that we can. Like, we can't play Legends, or you can't play Blades on a PC, as far as I know. Stuff like that, we can't do.
Can you just entertain chat? I'll be right back.
Of course. I was saying earlier, I'm looking forward to trying Daggerfall Unity, if I can get it to work. We're getting double archival fortunes the whole run, or only after a point? Yeah, Moose. You keep getting the same every time. Seems like you're going to be very busy. Oh, we definitely are, but it's worth it, right? Especially if we are asking people, which we will be, to support us for 3 months, 6 months in advance, that kind of thing. Gift subs, basically part with their hard-earned cash. We're assuming it's hard-earned. If not, then congratulations. I don't know. It seems only right to do something in response, right? And to give people a reason. We'll see if it works. Who knows? Most as in most runs or most loot pickups. Like most pickups within runs in total, or like there are some runs where you'll get all of them. And some runs where you don't. And I think that's the question. But yeah, we hope you guys will stop by. We already got plans for like a Bethesda week, Elder Scrolls week, jump into some Fallout maybe as well. The new Indiana Jones game expansion is coming, and that one was really good. Like I'm not just saying that. Machine Games did a phenomenal job with that indie game. Honestly, I quite liked the movies, but I was struggling to see how or why I would be that interested in the game. And then I saw some early reviews, and I realized that it's an extremely funny game, and it's all about exploration and not about gunplay, because Machine Games are the ones who did you know, the most recent Wolfenstein games. So you'd think it's just going to be indie shooting Gatling guns and shit like that. It's actually not. You can play the entire game firing almost no bullets at all. In fact, I think you're better off doing it that way.
Yeah, definitely.
It was a lot of fun
not
and deliberately
healthy.
comedic. Very, very funny for a video game.
Seems like you're going to be very busy. Oh yeah, nothing new. And then we've got like
But busier than usual, I would say. Even busier.
less than a couple of weeks to probably get ready for yet another raid train.
Yeah, during the
we'll
Riding
have-
Wall event, which is coming to ESO
13th of October.
Yeah, 13th of October. It seems a long way off now, but that'll come around in no time. Ready, Maya.
Did you play Disco Elysium?
I haven't finished it, but yes. That might be
3,
one.
2, 1.
I don't know how much fun that would be to watch. It's a lot of fun to play. And again, the game is very, very funny.
Oh, I don't think I looted the little shit face. There we go. Flying Smarty, hey! Yeah, long time no see. How's it going?
Hey, Smarty, how you doing?
But keeping them
Hope you're having a good week. Happy Thursday.
My inventory's full. What the hell do I have? All good, guys. How's things here? Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. We're just
Pretty
gearing
good.
up.
Pretty busy.
Gearing up for a fun month of madness with September. We're going to do a Ninja Pulse Games Fest throughout the month. I'm playing lots of things. We're going to get chat to choose things from my pile of shame. My Steam library is hideous. So many games I've never played.
It's so huge, guys. It seriously is. And I'm not just saying it because I'm his wife. Anyway, I'll be here all month.
Oh,
Oh, no, stop it. Stop it.
I love how it's just there's going to be no stack with both of these guys spraying the ants in every direction. Absolutely ridiculous.
I wish my partner had a huge Steam library. Exactly.
It's a weird flex, isn't it? I wasted lots of money on things that I will never have time to play.
Stop to create the next portal. It has the
Pause.
elasticity.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, you come here. You come here. Okay, you dead. That's fine. Oh, it was a fabled, but it was teeny-fied fabled. So I was trying to chain it. I was thinking, why is it not working? That's why.
Maya chains the last ad as I'm about to kill it.
Yep.
Standard stuff.
That's what every tank does. You're not a good tank until you've done that many times.
Well, you're just not a tank. You're not any kind of tank.
No, that's true.
Ooh, I'll go left.
Coal shells
I always die going right.
Now you are one. I believe in you. Those coal shells
got one.
don't stand a chance.
I got one.
I suck at this. I'm very bad at I'm very bad at gauging how close I can get. Yeah, like that. I swore I went around that whirlwind. I got 3. Are you dead? No.
I did say I was dead.
Are you are, but you got more health than I do. What the fuck?
Oh, that's... Yeah. And he just smashed me again, even in death.
Even in death, I still serve.
What's BBL? Big...
Yeah, see, what? Give me a fucking break. I'm lagging out a little bit as well, for what it's
Hey,
worth.
go Abs, how's it going?
I'm dead again.
I'm dead. Fuck.
I did a fuck.
No, no, go away. No. No.
Nice res, by the way. That was pretty good.
Pooping on the floor. No. Oh, I'm dead.
I got another one. I'm on my way back to you.
I think just leave me to it.
No. You already res me twice.
Leave me in my shame.
We got a man down. So if we can get... There are 2 more. Just the noises. Who said it's not an immersive game?
I got one.
No, so I'm
I see another one.
I think I'm about to get the last one.
No, I'll get it.
God damn it. Oh, that's about half and half then. I'll take it. How many fortunes? 660.
It's 330. Yeah. Fuck this.
Nice kill, Maya. Yeah. She was robbed though, right?
What?
Robbed. I was robbed, didn't it?
No, you weren't. I'm just better.
The fact that it ran towards you. Just use your speed
Yeah, exactly.
button and floor poop on cooldown. That's exactly, yeah, that's exactly right.
Ah.
I'm convinced it's impossible to solo this minigame. It's just difficult in a fun way. It's complete chaos. I just keep going round and round and keep pooping behind yourself, like Moose is saying. It's like Mario Kart. If you keep dropping bananas behind yourself, you know, you'll be alright. Alright, ready? Remember, bring him over here, yeah?
Yeah. 3, 2, go. Then hey, Kamal, how's it going? Oh, I should Hornswoggle?
He did.
No. All right. I have to leave it here for today.
Oh, come on, let's do Thoa one more time.
Okay.
We're nearly there.
And I just picked something I didn't mean to. God damn it! Stupid Thoa.
But yeah, hey, Kamal, how's it going? Go Abs, what do you make of update 47? I don't think you and I have spoken about this yet. Let me see if I can guess. I'm guessing you feel much the same as the rest of us.
Meh.
Well, I've got to say, yeah, meh is more my response than anything else. I'm not as, like, doom and gloom as some people.
Yeah, I don't really understand that this is the worst update ever. Like, why? Like, why?
I think
First
that,
PTS I've skipped in a long time. Oh, really?
yeah, I think it might be a contextual thing. It's just nothing to get excited about. Like, update 46 was a a shambles, but it was quite an exciting shambles, you know? Whereas,
Also, frankly, it's a little bit too short a time to sort of fix and what's the word I'm looking for? Update and balance 46.
yeah,
I
resolve the
think-
issues that we got from 46.
There's not enough time in between if they want to do it properly rather than just sort of, yeah.
I still think it's a fuck up, but I think the fuck up belongs to update 46, not 47. 47 is like the hangover the morning after, where you're hydrating yourself, you're having a nice protein-heavy breakfast, you know. It's all a bit bland and uninspiring, but the fact is, it's necessary after the bullshit you pulled the night before.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel about it. I don't know if that's a good analogy though.
Weird performance. Yeah, I guess there have been some issues. I've not really
That's
experienced
true.
anything too much, but there have definitely been some issues, yeah.
Look at that. That was beautiful. That pincer movement by the Ogrim.
Dorothy, they also have us used to getting new shit back to back to back to back so quick. Yeah,
I know.
that's not a, yeah.
I don't love that either.
Interesting.
So suddenly, and this year has, people keep sort of saying, well, this year's been exactly the same as every other year. It's like, yeah, exactly. It hasn't changed yet. Sort of the changes really are coming next year, the way things are going to be released.
Well, we hope they are.
Well, that's what they've been saying, so I'm just going to go on.
If they don't innovate next year, then we're really going to be asking, what the hell? Like,
No, but I mean just the content pass and
yeah,
all that.
yeah. The
Yeah.
content pass was not an innovation. It was just a name change.
Hang back now.
Really.
But yeah, so it's, yeah.
The Writhing Wall is an innovation.
See how it goes. Cheese is apparently good as hangover food.
Is that right? Ready, Maya.
What's everybody's hangover cure then? And if you don't drink, you don't have to get involved, don't worry.
Yeah,
3, 2, 1, let's go.
like 10 people just type in, I just don't drink.
Me, Thor,
That's my hangover cure.
heed and return.
Summon my phalanx. There you go, my phalanx. Be summoned. What's the event tomorrow? So it's Ninja Pulls Games Fest.
Ninja Pulls Games Fest? It's really September on Twitch, but we're doing something special this year. So if the least we could do if we're going to ask for extra support next month is to do something cool.
So 34 days that we're going to be streaming every day. We're going to have daily giveaways. We're going to do loads of stuff. Mostly ESO, obviously. We're going to try and play through the whole story, like everything. But we're also going to try and play at least another 34 other games. Hey, I got 660 now. How much did you get?
Be hundreds of Thor
990.
Oh, fuck you.
back blowing that. We should
Let's
talk
keep
about
going.
what happened.
No, fuck this.
There are more.
Hair of the dog. Yeah, no, I'm
Your hair
yeah.
of the dog works. It really does.
Spray some easy cheese into his mouse. Man of the cat mouth. Yeah, I got it. The slower mentality is nice, lets you enjoy the game a little more, plus catch up with some older things, in my opinion. Well, it got to the point where it was like, event, update, changes, and it got... It's fun, like there
The
are
update
plenty of
roller
people...
coaster.
Yeah, it's
we called
just
it.
got a...
Go Avs. You know how they make foie gras, and the reason why it's frowned upon, it's considered cruel, is because they force feed the ducks so that their livers expand and bloat and become very, very full of fat, and that's why you get that beautiful tasting animal product. That's why it's a controversial thing. So what it sounds like you're making is like mouse foie gras. When you say that, you spray some easy cheese into his mouse.
I've read somewhere that cheese induces ADH and LADH, which breaks down the stuff that causes a hangover, but I'm not sure about how effective that is. Well, let's try it. Come on, let's go shopping, get wasted, and then I have a load of cheese in the fridge.
Yeah, science, baby.
That's just for you guys.
I don't know. There are a lot of cheeses I wouldn't want to do on a hangover, though. You know what I mean?
No, but I often like put a bit of cheese in with the egg, or like baked beans if I make those, or something like that, or a little cheese on the bread or something. It's fun.
I'm going to get this wrong now because it's years ago, but I did talk to an actual... I was told this story by a chemist, a chemistry PhD, and then I repeated it a couple of years later to a guy
Do that maggoty cheese.
who was a chemist in the defense sector, and we met at a birthday party back in the old when we lived in Bristol. And yeah, I said, is this correct? You know, the reason the hair of the dog. For those who don't know, hair of the dog is when you. It comes from the idea of the curing a werewolf bite is the hair of the dog that bit you, or something. And if by the same token, curing your hangover, you have a drink. You know, it's the hair of the dog that bit you. The thing that gave you the hangover will also take it away. But the reason this actually works is that alcoholic beverages contain methanol and ethanol, right? And I forget which one it is, but I want to say that the body will store up one of them to process later, and that's much more difficult for it to process. I think ethanol, it does first. It deals with that first. So while you're still drinking, ethanol is coming in, you don't really feel the huge come down of when the liver has to process the methanol. Once you stop drinking, i.e. when you go to bed, the body finishes processing all of that other stuff, and then it begins on the methanol, and that's when it you just feel like crap, because it's much more taxing on the system. So if you do then have a shot of vodka, it will temporarily stave off that feeling a little
And then
bit
you
longer.
feel crap again in the afternoon, kind of thing.
Like,
But yeah,
it doesn't necessarily work
or
that
just
way. But
keep on drinking.
the guy did say, all right, like human biology is not my area, but that actually does sound legit. So I don't know if it's 100% correct, but it's a fun, like, scientific basis for the proverb, at least. Hair of the dog that bit you. But it doesn't always work. It depends what's causing the issue. Coca-Cola's my go-to. If you have an actual rotten hangover, Coca-Cola's a horrible, horrible thing to put in your body. Don't do it. Pretty much any soft drink, but particularly Coca-Cola. We all do it anyway, so who cares? But it contains phosphoric acid, which is literally an anti-nauseatic. So it just will stop you from feeling rough. And again, I don't know if this is true, but you
Tactical chunder halfway through the night works.
tactical chunder, yeah, that's true. That's what my mate used
Good
to
old
do.
TC.
Yeah, my mate Tom literally used to call it that. Tactical
Tone was
chunder.
affected.
And if you left it too long in the morning, and he had to...
He likes to play catch, is Tom.
Yeah. Is your name Tom, nickname Luke? Yeah, that's exactly what he would do. And if he didn't do it, he would often have to, quote-unquote, sort himself out in the morning. And that's what we'd say, oh, where's Tom? Oh, he's in the bathroom, sorting himself out. I was always given flat coke when I was sick when I was little. Interesting.
Why flat?
Because the bubbles might make you hiccupy
Yeah,
or
but-
vomiting.
yeah.
Interesting. Do that maggoty cheese, yeah, exactly.
Gross.
Yeah, there we go. Joanita's saying that's, yeah, methanol. So maybe it is correct. It's just a cool... So you don't feel the toxicity of it until you're actually dealing with it. Hey! Dun 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 dun! Welcome on in, Fenrir Black Wolf. Raiding us. Thank you very much. Thanks for the raid. How's it going? Hope you're having a lovely week and had a good stream. What have you been up to? Thanks, Moose. Keeping it jazzy down here. It's like she's Leia, you're Chewie, I'm Han, and we're back in that fucked up bar.
I was playing Morrowind. Nice.
Oh, no way, nice. We'll be playing a bit of Morrowind in the coming week or so. Hey Maya, I see a sheaf of pages here. One thing
See
I
a
really want
cat under your
to do,
desk.
I really want to talk to Eggbirds, our buddy Eggbirds, about setting up a 3-player server for the original Morrowind, because you could do that now, right? You can play through it multiplayer. So cool! It was so much fun. Actually, it worked really, really well.
Yeah, when we did that last year, that was on like day 8 of our week-long stream. I'm not gonna lie, I was for some reason streaming something just broke, and I was streaming, so I was starting to sort of I was like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done.
Well, you don't have the history with Morrowind that like Egberts and I do,
Oh no, of course not. But
for example.
it was just big. I was so tired, and the technical issues and everything, and I was just like, nope. Anyway, Khan.
Oh
Okay.
shit! You just died, and we got a marauder.
Yeah, but we were just gonna go to thingy anyway. Start, which we did. Transformation. No.
I was just trying to get to the interrupt in time, but it doesn't matter. Quick way to the Way Shrine, which you need to do, remember, because you need to turn in your quests.
I don't think I got it though, so no.
What do you mean? We didn't do 6?
It's 10, isn't it?
Well, then why don't we continue and get them? You must have got it.
I already turned it in anyway, so it doesn't matter.
must
I
have
won't
got
get
it.
anything. Yeah, I did, but I still don't get it, so. Yeah.
Cyborg, Morrowind is the reason I started ESO in the first place. When it was in public beta stage, I'm a Morrowind guy. Same here. I mean, I'd played Oblivion and loved it, and especially Shivering Isles. I thought that was amazing. Really dug Skyrim as well. Not a super original opinion, but I'm not one of those who struggled to enjoy Oblivion and Skyrim because they weren't Morrowind. They weren't, but they were still great. And this game caught me by surprise as well. It became very clear to me very early on, oh, this is nothing like the single-player games. I mean, I knew it wouldn't be, it couldn't be, it's an MMO. But even then, I wasn't ready for some of the ways in which it threw me off guard. But yeah, it didn't take me that long to realize, actually, this is quite a smart game. For me, anyway, in a lot of ways. But we have been streaming quite a while. We've had a very, very busy day. We've shot 3 videos. We've edited 3 videos, all cooking related, which will be featured on the channel. They're all Elder Scrolls cookery things, like regular meals, but given like a little twist, like the lusty Argonians' spicy dumplings, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly that kind of stuff.
Mine's been really fun in giving them like an Elder Scrolls twist.
Yep.
Like, what did we make today? Crispy cheddar chicken, which is a literal...
That was last time. We just edited that today.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
I can't even remember, honestly.
Literally a recipe in
Yeah.
the Elder Scrolls. And we also made... there's an inn in Northern Elsewhere in Rimmen. No, that's the wrong zone. Called the Sugar Bowl. And we made the Sugar Bowl breakfast. What might they serve at that inn? Stuff like that. It's going to be fun. And we're going to do all that on stream during... so 10 Fest. No, during Ninja Ball's Games Fest, which is starting tomorrow. So yeah, please do
Tomorrow,
come back.
6 p.m. our time, so that's, well, in just 11 and a half hours.
But yeah,
Sorry, no. 23 and a half.
keep an eye on Discord if you're on our Discord. If you're not, you can keep an eye on the YouTube posts. We'll try to keep you guys appraised as to what is coming. You know, we've got Valve Week coming. We'll stay in ESO, but we'll finish each stream with a couple of hours in a different game, just to promote some conversation. Like half the time we're not talking about what we're playing anyway, are we? We're not talking about exactly what's going on screen, so we can just have exactly the same hang whilst playing a bunch of other games, and occasionally talk about them and what we like and don't like so much. Classics from years gone by, things that are worth picking up on Steam, all that good shit. I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be good. Conversation with you folks is always fun.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
10 first. And Wizard of Books, speaking of sugar, I made a cheesecake with vanilla sugar drizzle. Sounds excellent.
Oh, nice.
Alright, now I'm getting hungry again. Let's go and finish some of the stuff we made earlier. Who
Yep.
are we going to raid off to, Maya?
Let's go to Desi.
Hey. Desi is one of the awesome PvP streamers you'll find in this game. Very chill, very capable, great fun to watch, and he will happily answer your questions. So if you're a bit like I used to be, a little bit lost when it comes to PvP, like I know how it all works, but it's like, can I just get a good reliable build and understand how it plays and whether it's the right kind for me? Ask the guy, trust me. Ask him. Same with Kamul, Okui, Pain in the Axe, and I'm sure Bislobo, obviously. These guys are very, very helpful. But yeah, let's say hi to Desi, make a lot of noise, have a lot of fun, and have a wonderful evening. And we'll see you tomorrow for the start of the weekend and the start of Ninja Pulls Games Fest. I can't
I was
wait.
going to try and say it with you, but yeah.
Alright, let's try it again. For the start of the weekend and the start of Ninja Pulls Games Fest. Tater Hater, thanks for the follow, man. Have a lovely evening,
See
everyone.
you tomorrow. Bye.